Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay, some technical issues. Parker's computer decided to literally shit its pants 2 seconds
Yep.
after I hit go live. So yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Today we're doing something a little different.
totally fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine, Parker. We're gonna be playing a game neither Parker or I have touched. Lies of P. Neither one of us know
I didn't even know that's
anything
what it
of
was
what to
called.
expect. I know it's a Souls like, so I know I'll probably be
I've never
decent
played
at it.
any. I've never played any Souls game because I watched my friends play and knew I wasn't going to be.
They're difficult,
I'm doing
but
nothing for the like gamer girl can't play games things.
yeah, it's fair. I'm very good at some of these games. Like the first Berserker Kazan, which came out earlier this year, is probably the hardest Souls like I've ever played, and I was very good at that.
Mhm.
But this game, okay, it's spooky season in our hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this game's a little spooky sometimes, so
Oh,
but it's Pinocchio, so I'm like, how spooky? Oh, that's cool.
that could get really dark. I
That looks like a
like that you're playing
heart.
it, not me, because I cannot play scary games.
You can see on the stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that looks like a heart. Ah, oh god, end
Yeah.
user license agreement. Yes, agree. Additional content. Oh right, there was a big DLC that just came out. No, I have to beat the game first. Oh, there's a difficulty setting?
I figured there would be.
There's not usually in Souls likes.
Really?
Yeah, it's just one flat difficulty. First Berserker Kazan had one, but like easy was like as hard as most normal. Like I had a harder time with normal difficulty of First Berserker Kazan than I did any game in my life. And then I went back and played on easy for funsies, and it was still harder than every Dark Souls game. So I was like, what the
I
fuck?
am playing Mass Effect 2 right now on stream for the first time. You know, you've been watching it. And I am playing it at the easiest level because I don't play shooters and I've never played shooters. And I still die sometimes. If I forget, like, to pay attention to everyone else, I'm like, oh yeah, oops.
So the way they phrase this is like an easy difficulty for players who enjoy lighthearted action games. Bullshit.
Butterfly's guidance sounds so cute.
Yeah, cool. We're going Legendary Stalker.
I know you would, but if I was playing this game, Butterfly, Butterfly, give me the story.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice
I'm
as
so
high.
excited that Reading Rainbow is back.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm real excited about it too. I'm gonna post in my Discord server that we're live together.
Can you hear me?
Do the thing. Me. I'm here, not playing a D&D game,
Yeah.
but I'm here.
Geppetto's puppet.
Oh, something about Geppetto.
We need your help.
Yep. Send now. Oh, that was a benefit item was delivered. Check item. Oh, I got a costume. Oh, okay. So, ancient. Why is there a Dynasty Warriors? I guess free DLC. Azure Dragon Crusted Glaive.
Say what?
I just got an item, the Azure Dragon Crested. I got a bunch of like cosmetic items.
I love that.
Oh my god. They literally gave me Guan Yu's outfit from Dynasty Warriors.
I love when games intersect really funnily. Uh, like having Hawk's armor in Veilguard was one of my favorite things.
Costume. Oh my god, I can just have a dog head.
It looks like dog meat
I gotta go with the
from
top hat,
Fallout.
right?
Or no, what game? Yes, I am thinking of that.
Oh, these costumes are cool though. Yeah, let's go with the top hat. It's a Pinocchio look nice. And just
Make him
wielding a
fancy.
glaive from the beginning of the game.
Ah,
Oh, and it's forcing me to walk.
I've been looking all over for you.
Yep, just let our glaive clip through everything. Because you're not supposed to have a weapon at this point, I don't think. I've never played this game, though, so I don't know. Oh, God.
They
Jiminy?
got Jiminy too.
Jiminy's an AI, no!
Hurry. My
Is
name
that supposed to be
Sophia.
Jiminy?
Not Sophia, like I just heard a little robot Jiminy
I
Cricket
don't
voice, and it
explain
said
what's
Jiminy.
happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Because I like the voice at the beginning. I figured was the blue fairy.
Yeah, probably. Wait, what was that? Select upper belt, press X to hold the first slot. So lower belt. You select a belt item. Hold to activate the extra bag. Equip items and gestures for the bag to use. Upper belt? Lower belt. Okay. Moving so slowly.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Oh, this is where we're supposed to get our weapon, probably. It's not like most
You're like
Souls-
already.
Yeah. Your characters just fucking die in the beginning.
But the streets are not safe. It'll be helpful.
The streets ain't safe. Path
It
of
does
the
give real street like steampunky.
Mm-hmm. Path of the cricket, balance. Path of the bastard, dexterity. Path of the sweeper. I love how they call the dex build Path of the bastard.
Rogues.
Yep, strength build. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool. Big ol' sword. We're a twink with a big sword. Is this Final Fantasy?
I type.
Fenris, what are you doing here?
I just replayed Dragon Age 2 and I did absolutely go for Fenris.
I thought about playing Dragon Age Origins again tonight, but I was like, no, if I do that, I'll stream for 12 hours.
Dude,
Can't stop playing that game.
I'm glad that I played it Dragon Age 2 off stream because it was very much me just being like, I forgot so much stuff.
Okay, let's use the default weapon. Okay, circle is sprint and dodge. That's amazing. Look at all these dead bodies. Oh, that's horrifying. There's a horrifying puppet. That's creepy as fuck.
I do love the delay between the things that you're saying to me and the things I can see on the screen.
Yeah, unfortunately, since I'm playing on PlayStation, I can't exactly screen share with you on Discord, or I would. Oh, the puppet's
I know.
alive.
It's like a little a
Preview?
precursor warning for me. Where you're like, oh no, it's gonna be creepy, and I'm like, you don't say.
Sawtooth to the
Boy, oh boy. Are these all like? I mean, there's blood everywhere, but I'm like, are these robots?
Well, so these two guys I just killed are robots for sure, but these look like normal people lying on the ground.
Where the heck are we?
I do know the premise
Is
of
this
this
a train
game
station?
is puppets were like, it's kind of like the iRobot premise. Like robots were like a regular part of everyday life, and then they went berserk.
Mm.
Oh, good, my
Steampunk
healing
AI.
item. Fucking AI. Well, if we are Pinocchio... Oh, that's a dead lady. If we are Pinocchio, then we are definitely an AI. The movement's a little slower than you'd expect from a Souls game, but that's fine. At least a modern Souls
I
game.
wonder, is it because we're in the beginning, like, prologue thing? Do you think it'll eventually get faster?
Probably. Boss fights, absolutely.
Because sometimes I feel like they, like, start you really slow so that you take in everything about the story.
And this game apparently does have more of a story, because Souls-likes are hit or miss with their stories. They either have a really crazy good one, or you only understand the story if you... Brandon, look at... You only understand the story if you read, item descriptions. That's how the Dark Souls
I love a good
games were.
codex.
That's how the Dark Souls games were. Elden Ring did a little bit better about actually explaining the story to people.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's Jiminy? Sounds broken. Guard. Ah, I did hear this game, instead of being like a dodge Happy Souls game, if you want to get good at this game, you have to parry. Parrying is so fun in video games.
Oh, well, we both just play Clara here, so we should...
Honestly, I'm getting very
Very good
similar
at this.
vibes right now. Like, as far as the aesthetic, kind of.
You should be so good at this.
I should be so good at this. Clair obscure, blah 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 blah. Oh, you froze for a second.
I mean, like,
She's freezing.
do you want me to just be my L? Parry it. Just the whole time.
Just be my L the whole time? Maybe.
It's doing the thing again.
Yeah, you're dropping a little. You're getting
Unfortunately.
fuzzy. Maybe you'll come back in a second. Maybe your internet will fix its shit. Oh. Oh, I was supposed to get a backstab there. Oopsie doodle.
Ah,
Hello.
I have no idea what's going on.
Me throughout most of my life.
Maybe.
Passenger's note. Who finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there? Oh, not good. It's not good at all. Parker's figuring out her technical issues so you guys can... Oh, there you are. You're back. Oh, you were for a second. Oh, I broke his weapon. That's really perfect. Trying to find the perfect parry. I'm so used to clicking the left stick being sprinting that it's a little concerning that it isn't. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me, Parker. You're like super frozen. Oh. Parker may have to dip out and come back every now and then. Her internet's being a little choppy today, but we wanted hangout friendship time.
Hello.
Are you there? You're there!
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's the storm. I'm there, but I think it's the storm. I don't know that I'm gonna be here for long.
That's okay. We'll play it by ear. Oh, what is this giant man? Oh, I did nothing to you. Oh, Fable Arts. Use Blade Fable Arts. What are Fable Arts? Okay, there you are. I see you, Parker.
Oh no. I kind of can see you.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me at least?
I can hear you. Unfortunately, for me, I think it's actually my internet, and I think it's because there's a storm.
Uh-oh. Well,
Which, like, it's been good all day.
it seems to be a little better right now, so we'll just keep going. And if you have to drop every now and then and come back, I got you.
Oh my god.
This was an impromptu. Like, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, but like this was an impromptu Liza P stream, so we'll probably get some people, but not a ton.
Uh-huh.
What do we got? How many we got watch right now? I gotta look.
Not a.
9? Okay. I am the 9 people. I will say my chat, and this is not a bad thing, chat. So don't get mad at me when I say this. My chat is a little bit quieter than yours. Most of the time, it seems like yours is a little bit more vocal. Because it seems like every time I go into your chat, there's, if it's not me talking, it's someone else talking.
I have a very, very sweet community that has been following me streaming games since I first started when I was doing Twitch 4 times a week. And the ones that have stayed definitely do talk. We used to hold community events in my Discord. It was a whole thing. But they do like to talk, and I prompt it because I also right now I'm playing Mass Effect. I'm playing through all the games, and I'm playing through them because so many people in my Discord really enjoyed them, and they played Dragon Age because I really, really like Dragon Age. So they all have a lot of opinions about the games that I'm playing right now.
Which is fair, and I have also been telling you for a while, play fucking Mass Effect.
I know. I'm just not a shooter game girl. I'm which you can tell. Although I did get my sniper. I got my sniper from that mission, and I was like, hell yeah.
We should do a stream where we're both playing Mass Effect, and I'm just playing on insanity and wrecking everything as a Vanguard, and you're like, no, don't shoot
and
me,
I'm
Mr.
literally,
Man.
I'm literally just the spinning like a ballerina sound. That's me. That's also me if you play games where we have to play together.
Spin if we ever play a co-op RPG together, I'm gonna be doing all of the actual fighting, and you're gonna be like, look at my cute outfit, Cole.
That is what I am like. However, I'm also a very good support. I'm really good at range, and I'm really good at healing. Those are the only things that I ever did during League.
Maybe next stream you collab with me on, we should play Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah, that could be fun.
There is crossplay now between PC and PS5 too.
Really?
My PS5 version is a little bit clearer. My PC version, it ran fine for 2 years, and now suddenly it just is crashing all the time.
Oh.
But my PS5 version works like a charm.
It's Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the ones that I kept installed on my gaming laptop because I don't put too many games on that, but I will just every once in a while just go into Baldur's Gate and be like, I just want to make a new character. I just want to do another thing. What we should at some point, we should just get a bunch of our friends that play D&D and just all start a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign stream where we're playing and we take none of the companions.
We could
it's just us.
That would be
it's
fun.
It's just us.
Also, though,
running
I do
around.
want to play, just make up our own characters with their own backstories, because we both know Favor and well enough that it's just oh my god, that's a dog puppet!
Oh. Do you
dog.
get a dog, or is it attacking you?
No, it attacks me. You'll learn if you watch me play Souls games enough, Parker, and you join me for Souls streams enough. Dogs are the worst, because they are so fast.
Really?
Take so much damage. And they dodge better than most other enemies.
I even felt anything remotely animal shaped I feel bad killing. Like the what are they? The lizardy dog looking creatures in Mass Effect that are with the
Baron?
Krogan. I felt so bad. There's a Baron fighting pit in the Krogan little settlement.
You can bet on it.
And I was like, what's happening? And I did it, and I just picked my favorite color one, and it did win, and I got credits, but then I was like, did I just participate in dogfight? I was like, oh god. It's I hate it here,
yes,
thanks.
You did.
Oh my gosh. I was playing Mass Effect offline for a little bit to do all of my surveying the worlds and blah 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 to get stuff to upgrade my ship. And so I was doing that and doing side quests, and I accidentally stumbled into one of the quests that I definitely should have waited longer. And I got what is his name? Thane?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You got Thane off screen.
knew
Ooh,
he
your
was-
audience might be a little peeved at that.
I know.
He's the one. He's
Right.
the one everyone's been talking about that you might like more than
I
Garrus.
know. Well, and it's so funny because I like stumbled into it on accident, like not paying attention, and I was like, whoop. And then I was like already too far, so I was like, well, we're here now. And so I did that, and then I messaged in my Discord, and I was like, is this the one that you all thought I was gonna want instead of Garrus? And they were like, well, he just has a really good voice, and you really are into voices. And I was like, you're not wrong.
The Fenris effect.
It's so good. Fenris is also just hot, but
I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, if we're going off of, like, closest to humanoid physical looks, Thane's definitely better looking than Garrus in that regard. Like, human looking.
How dare you? How dare?
Listen.
He may be
Garrus is
more
about-
human looking,
Garrus
but
is a
I think
cuddle
Garrus
man.
is hot.
Garrus is a good... I love Garrus. But my
Mm-hmm.
femships hardly ever romance him.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it once just to see it through, and I was like, I liked it a lot, but I definitely prefer the, like, this is my best friend, my brother from another mother vibe you get when you're, like, not romancing him, because no matter what, if you're not romancing him, Garrus is, like, your best friend. So it's like... So that vibe was just better for me personally, but I understand why people like Garrus so much as a romance. He's my favorite
I also
character in the
think-
games, but...
I also think, like, there's an aspect of just, like, unattainable, slightly, like, in the first game, unattainable. Like,
Yeah.
so you have that establishment of friendship because there is no chance to romance him in the first game.
Yeah.
And I like that from a story perspective. I also think that that it just like your girl likes the chase. He leans a little morally gray at times, and
you
that's
haven't
always
done
fun.
you haven't done his companion quest yet, have you?
I did do it. I did do one of them. Yeah,
The one with Sidonis?
did the yes.
Yeah,
I
he's a
did do
little
the one with
more-
Sidonis.
Yeah. What'd you do?
And then I saved Sidonis.
Okay. I usually save him, but
I-
sometimes I let Garrus blow his brains out.
I felt like, well, because, like, there's an aspect of you don't really stop Garrus, you just make him, like, you make him pause and listen to the guy. And so I felt like that felt more correct, where it wasn't like, it was like he needed to think it through instead of it just being this angry sort of thing that he did. In my thought process on it. But then I did go back and flirt with him after it. So I'm sure next stream will be a fun little.
Did you tell him you wanted to test his reach and your flexibility?
I did. I did. And now my brain's like, okay, I can't talk to Garrus again until I'm on stream because I think that's going to be the romance trigger. And so I was like, can't do it. But yeah, I'm excited.
It's a good game. It's very fun, and Garrus is a very good character. I kind of like the whole tortured assassin things got going for him.
Oh no, having talked to Thane for like 0.5 seconds, right?
If Garrus wasn't around, that would be no romance.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But it's like you put. I'm trying to think of an equivalent.
He's kind of got like. There's a weird, you know what? Like for as far as like his like motivations, as far as like doing things in accordance with like wills and stuff, he's kind of somewhat got a Halcyon vibe to him to an extent.
A little bit.
Just like not obviously not physically because
Yeah.
Halcyon's a literal tree.
True. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what comparison I would do. But I feel like in my brain, I was like, I wanted to romance Garrus in the first game. So like my brain was like, no matter what, Mass Effect 2 first playthrough, I will be romancing Garrus. Now, do I think that the next time I play it, I will go for Thane? Maybe. Variety is the spice of life.
All I will say
but-
is prepare for tragedy with Thane. I won't give details.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, he tells you he's dying when you meet him.
It's not, yeah,
So,
but
like,
it's different than
feels
what
like
you
that.
expect, though.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I would love to. I love giving different romances a chance. Now, is it possible Garrus will become my Fenris? Entirely possible.
See,
but-
I don't really have a Fenris, like an equivalent of a Dorian for me, like in Mass Effect, where like, because Dorian is my like 99% of the time go-to romance in Dragon Age Inquisition if I'm playing a male Inquisitor.
And that's the
But
Mm-hmm.
in
So please.
oh my god, that's kind of creepy.
I'm just like watching you fight these things.
Oh my god.
I want to know why it's like dogs and policemen. So that makes me. It does feel like these were all like service positions that were filled, and now they went rogue.
Use the Stargazers. Okay. I don't even know if I really have a. Because Dorian's my go-to, but I still romanced Cassandra when I did my blind Let's
there
Play.
were any stalkers left to fight the puppets.
Yeah, this guy's just a person.
You ought to buy something while you're at
But,
the festival.
Oh yeah.
You can't
That-
rely on yourself.
In Mass Effect, I definitely
Out
don't
here
have.
alone, you could.
I definitely do not have. Electric.
Like an
Blitz?
end all be all.
Yeah. Like I have my like go-to, which is, Liara.
Fair. Liara feels like a great one because you can establish that relationship over all three games, which I loved finding her again in Mass Effect 2 because like my character with Femshep and Liara, that's where my best friend vibe comes in, where you said like Garrus. I feel like Liara's reunion with Shepard when you're just friends just hits just as much. It's so good.
Also,
I love.
it was also probably pretty hot for you when Garrus takes his helmet off and leans and does the man spread, holding his gun. Shepard, thought you were dead.
Oh, dude, I was like, oh, I should make clips for.
You didn't
I-
know Archangel was Garrus, did you?
I didn't, and I went to do that mission first just because it sounded interesting, and so that was the first companion I got, like past what you get from the beginning, and I was like, oh my god, how did we manage to do this where it's Garrus? And I went to clip it, and I blew my mic out.
Yeah,
I screamed.
my first ever playthrough of Mass Effect 2, like when it came out, I was like kind of bummed in the beginning because I was like, no returning squad mates. That's kind of, man. And I
said
was
the same
not,
thing.
I was not fond of Jacob. I liked Miranda because I was a 16-year-old boy when Mass Effect 1 came out.
Dude,
When Mass Effect 2
opposite
came
vibes
out.
for me. I didn't like Miranda at all.
Well, also, you gotta remember, that came out in 2009. I was a 16-year-old boy when Mass Effect 2 came out. So Miranda's walking around with her bubble butt hanging out, and I'm like, she's kind of mean, but I can fix her.
Home. Yep.
And without spoilers, I can say, like, now that I have, like, romanced her multiple times, she's one of my favorite romances because you do melt that ice heart. But
Those are always rewarding.
But of the three romance, but like when I first got to Garrus, I was like, oh hell yeah, it's my boy. Oh, we're about to have a boss
We
fight.
get him again.
Boss fight. Ooh, big carnival. Oh. Oh, you are horrifying. These puppets are horrifying. Oh, they speak a language I can't understand. Great.
Is there a real one?
Yep. Oh boy. Okay, I'm glad I picked this difficulty because it seems like the other two were definitely baby mode. If you played Souls games before.
I would
So
have
Parker
absolutely
mode.
gone with the butterfly. I would have gone for the butterfly one.
God, his face is horrifying.
I am here for the story. Give me the story. This is my fun little away time. I do not want to be frustrated about the game. The first time I had to end a stream for Mass Effect was the Thresher Maw, which the original fight was so much harder than any of the other ones you ever come across, but I
Pulled his
digress.
head off to use as a weapon!
That's terrifying.
I mean, he's a puppet.
This game is very pretty.
Huh?
This game is very pretty.
Yeah, it's an indie game, too.
God.
Freaking indie games. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it feels like it's just a bunch of developers who actually enjoy games. Like, versus, like, big companies that don't know what people want or actually play games.
I mean, Expedition 33 happened because a bunch of Ubisoft developers were tired of making the same shit over and over.
Yep. And now, it was such a success that we're gonna get more of those games.
Yep, and the DLC's coming soon.
I'll have to re-download the game.
Me too. Thankfully, your save files don't go away when you uninstall the game on anything. So your save file is still there.
This thing is huge.
Yeah. I can see this being a difficult fight for some first timers.
You can just say me. This would be
Actually,
difficult.
I might need a... I gotta get the
I just love the
parry
really
down.
unique designs. I really enjoyed Claire Obscure having parries that were very timed to the music.
Yeah, that's one thing I
That's-
thought about was
That's
in
what I
every
did.
fight it was like you have to do listen to the audio cues because if you try to like time the parry visually, it's going to be too difficult.
Yeah.
Which is very true. Which is like polar opposite about every other game that I play that has parry mechanics is the opposite.
Oh.
Like Souls games.
See, it was so nice for me. Like, having it timed to music was so nice. I was like, oh, bless. I was like, so much easier than anything else I would do.
It's a very good game. But, oh no, what I was going to say is, for the original 3 romances... Oh, the person alive? Oh. Oh, nope, it's a dead puppet. Hotel Krat.
One more thing I should mention.
What are you mentioning, Blue Fairy?
Hotel security excludes puppets like you.
Oh, puppets can't go in?
So you'll have to lie.
I'll have to lie. Oh, that's why it's called lies. I knew there was a mechanic revolving around lying or telling the truth. I mean,
that makes sense,
it's
with it being Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. But in Mass Effect 1, I think other than Liara, which is the best romance in the first game, and as far as carrying through all 3, Liara is the best one. Ashley was okay when I finally did it. I was just like, she gets good character development in 3, but in 2 she gets none. Because the scene with Caden where he like tells you to fuck off on Horizon, Ashley's way meaner about it.
Yeah, I literally, he said that, and I was like, what? I think out loud, I was like, if I had romanced him in 1, I would have been so pissed.
Yeah,
I was like,
most
excuse
people,
me?
because the most romanced character in the game was actually Caden Alenko when the game.
I
first
believe
launched.
it. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't let us fuck the aliens.
I mean, he's
I'm
way
sorry.
way better than Ashley. That's for damn sure. You can fuck an alien if you wanted to, Parker. You just have to be gay.
That's crazy to me. I should be able to be attracted to both of those people. And I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay, we only did the alien romance for the ones that literally just look like interesting colored human people. All right.
Yo,
cool.
imagine if they did a Pokemon with it, and like depending on what gender you are, Liara looked like the opposite gender. Like
I
how
mean,
like in Legend ZA, like if you pick the male protagonist, you get Tawny as a rival, and if you pick the female, you get Urbane. Which they did that in X and Y. A Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Like, I always thought that was a cool idea, but then also that's so heteronormative that I'm like, please don't.
yeah, like why can't you just pick your rival? Like
okay,
you
we picked
pick
the prologue.
Yay.
The boss was fairly
I
easy.
also just want to say, so this is Lies of P, which is Pinocchio based, right? Why is Pinocchio hot?
Because he's
Why'd they do that?
he's a twink with a sword.
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a child.
He's not in this universe. Oh, we're getting...
I guess not.
We're getting story? That's definitely Geppetto. Making his puppets.
It's interesting that they say a puppet can't lie.
Yeah. Maybe
But then Pinocchio...
Maybe he's a special puppet.
But he's supposed to be a real boy, right? Like,
Mhm.
that's the whole point?
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe he's a special puppet. Who's meant to be human, almost human.
And he's got that weird Gustav-looking arm.
It's a lady puppet teacher.
A lady puppet.
Oh, the puppet's going berserk.
Oh, good.
Killing everybody. That's not
Game
horrifying
is
at
so
all.
pretty. Huh?
People who like AI, and I'm sitting here like, how many cautionary tales do we have to make till you learn this lesson, old man?
So many. So many at this point. I think I told you, but I didn't renew my subscription with Adobe because it apparently teaches its AI based off of you using it.
That's shitty.
And I was like, oh, I don't like that at all. I was like, I'm paying you $60 and you're stealing from me? I hate this.
Choi Ji-won is the director. Oh, so far I'm impressed,
It's-
Choi. Yeah,
It's interesting.
I hate
City
AI.
of Tomorrow.
Fuck AI. But don't actually Oh, the loading screen is his nose getting longer. That's cute. That's absolutely the blue fairy. Oh no! Oh no, she's hot!
Of course she is. Why are you surprised?
I just don't expect Disney characters to be hot.
I'm so happy to see you.
There's plenty of hot Disney characters.
Yeah, but not like
I am Sophia.
Sophia. Okay, you know what? You're right.
Waiting
You're
for
right.
you. Searched all over the city.
Princess
to
Kita
find
does
you.
exist.
You must have
I want to
questions.
know why
Geppetto will have answers.
there was a robot
We
uprising.
have to. He was last seen.
Me
on
too.
Why did
I'm
the
sure they'll tell
puppets-
us about the story.
All of
Why did the
Crown
puppets
dangerous
go
for
crazy?
humans.
And also,
We must
in
find
that
Geppetto
animatic,
and
it
release
didn't
him
look like the
alive.
puppets meant to go
I'll
crazy.
explain more once you find him.
Yeah, it
Like,
seems
it's not like
a-
they did that.
I can also level up through
Pinocchio
her.
does look like a human.
Let's go 15 strength.
Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Gemini. He's so robotic sounding.
That's proof you're broken.
Not gonna lie, the blue fairy looks like she's out of
Isn't so
the Infinity Nikki
calm.
game.
I'm no
Kinda,
avenger,
actually.
but
I
perhaps I can fix him.
right?
Or perhaps
Like,
Remy
it feels-
Remy is in chat, by the way, Parker, and she just said, "Damn, never gonna use
Hello.
another Adobe product."
Krot is a labyrinth. of
I
power
know.
right
I
now.
used it all through college,
These
and I was still
rocks
using
guide
it.
you to a safe place. Be careful.
But here we are.
Clever one.
Then we get to move to Colorado, and Parker and my wife get to be best friends.
Yeah.
Teleport
Hell
to
yeah.
the hotel. Oh, that's nice.
We love a fast travel.
Most Souls games make you wait for that.
Yeah, I can't get over it. The blue fairy does look like she's out of Infinity Nikki.
Yeah, no
Which,
Adobe
great
products
game.
for us, Remy.
But
Oh! No Adobe products for us. Me and Remy.
Mm.
Oh! A robot that didn't go crazy.
Welcome to Hotel
Uh,
Krot. My
Polendina.
name is Polendina, butler to Lady Antonia. Please let me know how I may
His
be of
mouth doesn't
service.
move, that's creepy.
At Hotel Krot, comfort and calm walk hand in hand.
Also, to everyone watching, hi! If you
Welcome to
haven't already,
Hotel
you know,
Krot.
if you've been watching this
How may
long,
I
you
be of
probably like
service?
this video. So you might as well leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already.
might as well like this video.
The Grand
You're in this
Covenant
video, so I would
is a
hope
set
you
of
like it.
absolute commands
No, it's one of those
imprinted on
things where it's like,
puppets
ew,
when
I'm
they
in
are
this, I
made.
hate it.
First law.
Dude, listening to my own voice or
Second
like
law, third law,
rewatching
fourth. I told you about the laws engraved upon
like,
every puppet.
playthroughs and things sometimes is like that.
Yeah,
Where I'm like, oh,
it's a little it's hard for me to go back and rewatch old Let's Plays of mine, because especially ones like before I really got down like what I was doing. Like Dragon Age Origins was a little like I went back to look to see like some of the stuff specific things I said like in character, because I did a whole thing where I was like in character doing stuff, and I was like, man, this is hard to watch. And like I'll say something, I'm like, oh, why did I say that?
dude,
Did
the
I think
amount
that
of
was funny?
things. The amount of things that happen that get clipped is crazy.
You know, that whole imposter syndrome thing. Oh, hello, small child.
I heard about you
Dude,
from
it's
Japan, but
constant.
to see you in person.
Imposter syndrome
Wow.
everywhere.
You should take this.
All over the
You better
place. It's imposter syndrome and FOMO is just real intense.
Remy says, I went to school for film and advertising the first time, and I used a ton of Adobe products in school.
That is also how I ended up getting into Adobe
Legion
products.
arm. I got a grappling hook? That's cool.
What?
My robot arm has a
Sometimes-
grappling hook now.
You say things, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve, Remy, because I didn't want to continue doing Adobe, so I'm gonna go learn that at some point for my next videos.
String.
I'm so curious, because he really does, I know that's the point, but he looks like a human.
Except for his one wonky arm.
Yeah, and so in this setting, what does that mean?
It's mysterious, and we'll find out. There was an old lady.
Listen, I'm coming off of playing Dragon Age 2, and I got to that mission with Hawk's mom. And so my brain is like, what? How'd you make that boy?
Yeah. Leandra.
How'd you make it?
Leandra also looks like my mom in real life, so like that part always
Oh,
hits
no.
me very hard. It's a pretty lady.
My ex got me into Dragon Age, and the nice one, the good ex, and he literally when I was playing Dragon Age 2, he was like, please make sure that I come to your house before you do this mission, like this mission title. And I was like, okay, and I like had no idea why, and so he came over and I was like, cool, can I finally play this? And he was like, yeah, and I did it, and then I was like sobbing, and he was like, do you get why I was telling you to not play it while you're alone? And I was like, yeah.
I think it
got it.
comes with a long sleeve
Nice.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I got someone's memory, and I got clothes from the old lady.
Huh.
Are they my old clothes? Yeah, they're old schoolboy uniform. I think I'll stick with the.
So does he grow?
I don't know.
Like, I have so many questions.
I do too. I'm so curious. Curiouser and curiouser.
My brain is just like, huh? I also think it's interesting that so many people like doing different takes and twists on the Pinocchio story.
It's a fun story to do twists and turns on.
Yeah. It's true.
I'm always cautious whenever someone says dark and gritty reimagining of this children's story, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well,
It depends
mean,
on the
even-
story.
even Disney's Pinocchio is pretty dark for Disney
Yeah.
because of like where in Disney's time it is.
Like the kids getting turned into donkey scene is actually kind of horrifying.
Yeah, it's scary. One of my I forget. Do
The
you
little
watch
boy
Dimension
calling for
20?
his mama as he's turning into a
Have
donkey.
we talked about this? Do you watch Dimension 20?
I watched some Dimension 20. I have not watched all
Okay.
of it, I will say.
I really, really enjoy Dimension 20, and one of my favorite seasons is Never After. And Lou Wilson plays Pinocchio, and it is fantastic because it's like it is the like grim fairy tale story characters.
Yeah, not the Disney ones.
And Yeah, it's very good. But I also felt like that, where I was like, ooh, this is darker than I remember this story. Like,
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
think it's fun.
Gotta sharpen my sword real quick.
God,
I love how
every
he's a
time
grinder.
I'm looking at this game, he's so pretty.
He has a grinder in his elbow to sharpen his weapons. That's such a cool design.
That's crazy.
We're gonna try out the other weapon too. We're gonna try out the glaive that I got for free.
For free at the beginning. I forgot how much stuff you get with the like DLC Dragon Age 2 legacy thing with all the armor and the weapons and the outfits. Forgot. And so I got in and was like, oh,
But don't be alarmed.
all these
My name is
things.
Gemini. We'll talk later.
Oh
We're safe.
yeah, when you go to your house and you open those boxes and it's like there's so many
Yeah.
things here. Why are there so many things?
That you can't use yet, but they're really fun. I finished
Well, then there's the things that
DA2.
improve with level up that are really cool too.
Mm-hmm. I played DA2 and I played it without doing the DLC stuff first because I was just like, I just want to play it.
I'm Gemini, your friendly puppet
But then I
guide.
need to go back
Or
and
friendly
replay
guide.
the DLC
Puppet?
and the extra
I don't know, one of
things.
those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's.
Oh my god, I just realized
Last
Jiminy's a
time I
little
woke up,
like
Sophia
robot
was there
puppet
because-
cricket in a like
'Cause she woke me up.
cage on my belt.
A lantern.
He's the
Yeah,
little
it's
lantern
like
on my
it's like freaking
Must
Mulan's
be the
cricket.
shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my.
He still makes
That's the
cricket
same
noises.
vibe.
That's kind of cool. I only have one legion.
Ugh.
Oh, I guess I'll get
I
different
loved
things.
crickets. Did you have crickets where you grew up?
I grew up in Texas, so yes.
Yeah, so I grew up in Georgia. We had tons of crickets, and I just adored it. Ooh,
That's bad.
I
That's strong.
adore the like sound of it. I do not enjoy cicadas, however.
Fuck cicadas. I hate them so much.
Those can stay in the ground. I was like 13 and had one fly at my head, and I decided at that point that they could go away forever. That would be fine.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cicadas either. They're
Like, no, thank you.
kind of like the reason I hate crows. I don't hate ravens. I hate crows specifically.
I like all corvids.
Well, it's because when I was like 12 or 13, I was visiting my mom in Austin. I lived in South Texas. And we were at the restaurant she worked at, the Hula Hut. And we were just hanging out, and I went to go get more chips. And as I'm walking back, because they had a little chip dispenser, you can get your own chips. And I was walking back to the table, and a crow dive bombed me into the back of my head. I needed stitches.
That's crazy.
Like a crow beak first into the back of my head. Thankfully, it didn't
That
crack
thing
my
had
skull or
a-
anything, but like it, like.
Right out of the birds.
Yeah, and I walked back to the table and I was like bleeding. Because I didn't realize I was hurt because I have this nervous system condition where my body doesn't feel pain like it's supposed to.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't really realize I was hurt that bad. And then I walked back and sat down. I was sitting by my uncle and he just like looked and he went, "The fuck are you bleeding?" I was like, "What?"
Oh, no.
And then my mom was like, "What do you mean he's bleeding?" And he turned my head and I had like apparently a big gash in the back of my head. And my mom freaked out. I was like, "Oh, a bird hit me." She was like, "We need to go to the doctor." And I was like, "No, it's okay."
I just like the a bird hit me is a really good, like, really good, like, just flat thing for a kid to say.
Well, and because of like the way like my pain receptors work and stuff, Remy, anytime I'm like feeling any kind of pain, she kind of freaks out a little and she's like, because if I'm complaining about it, it must be really bad, basically.
That's funny.
So Remy's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Ooh.
Why
Yeah.
It said I should be able to, like, do stuff with my weapon. Do stuff. I'm sorry.
Just something. Just something. Who knows what?
I'm just gonna do stuff. You know what else I'm gonna
Stuff.
do? Jump.
Things. Oh. Dang. Really thought we were gonna say the same thing.
It's crazy. We could doesn't stand with yours.
That's what I was gonna say. Dude, I was Anna for so many years as a professional princess that it's
Eiley would absolutely adore that. She loves Anna.
I am the go-to if you need Disney karaoke. I am definitely good at it.
We have so many cosplay friends, like, so when we do move to Colorado, it's gonna be funny, because it's gonna be like, what does Eiley want to be for her birthday? Okay, well, let's, ask all of our friends.
All of our friends.
Who's willing to
all
cosplay
the
this
things.
character for a child,
So fair.
for a child's birthday. If she wants a Frozen birthday, I'll be like, hey, Parker.
I don't have those costumes anymore, but I bet I still have somebody that I could borrow from.
Be like, your kind of sort of niece is... She really wants
Right?
Anna. Okay, this
so
guy's
fair.
tough.
Ooh. I'll be right back. Atlas is getting into something.
Atlas needs to knock his shit off. I'm just kidding. Ooh, got that puppet. Destroyed it. Star fragments. Star fragments and Russ mentions grant human wishes. If you wish. Okay. What does a star fragment do? Star fragment. I have a piece of a star, guys. Nobody tell Starion that I have a little piece of him. Although he likes to get pieces. Okay. You know, this people were hyping this up as like one of the hardest Souls-likes, and so far, like, I know we're still early, but I died so many times in the first Berserker Kazan. Tells Eiley she is prettier. She touches it and goes, "My Elsa hair." That's right. I'll tell Parker that when she gets back. Come here, little puppet boy. Slice and dice. Wait, always gonna have a soft spot for Frozen? That's true. Sharp pipe. That seems wonderful. Couldn't be happier. Can't wait for that movie. Watch that so hard with my wife. I'm gonna watch Wicked Part 2 with my lady. Who the fuck shot me? Who electrified me? How'd you do that? You died. Oh, that's who did it. Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, fucker? Haha, broke your shit. I don't know why, like, what? Oh, fuck you, motherfucker! Fuck you right in your butt. Part of me was like, is Disney really what we should be talking about here? And then I'm like, oh wait, this is Pinocchio. Pinocchio, Kyo, 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 Kyo. You can jump up your own ass and die.
Hello.
Oh, you have returned. Remy
I
said.
have returned.
Remy said that Eiley, anytime, and this is true, anytime someone Ellie shows someone her hair. She says, "My Elsa hair," because she's so blonde.
Cute. Dude, I was like, what did they call it? Towhead blonde? Like the like white hair when I was little. Big blue eyes. My mom used to call me Casper.
Oh, that looks like fucking Frankenstein's monster, but as a puppet. I don't want to fuck with that yet.
You said not yet.
I
Not
was like,
today.
no, there's other ways I can go first. I can go other directions first. I should do that.
You're like, I can go somewhere else.
I do like how when you run out of your healing item, you can, actually, you can, throwing cells. Where did I see those? Yeah. You can, do enough damage to enemies, and you'll get it back, and you'll get a healing item back.
Oh.
Which is nice. Because most Souls games don't have a way to, like, really replenish healing items once you're out. Except going back to the bonfire or bonfire equivalent and respawning all the enemies anyway. I'm playing another Souls like kind of on my own, Lords of the Fallen. It's very, very dark, gritty fantasy stuff. And it's like, when you're out of healing, you're just fucked.
Ugh.
Oh,
I don't want that.
like Queen about me.
Dude, Mass Effect 2 having it to where, like, you don't heal, but you just have to hide until you feel better.
Yeah.
Weird. Didn't like it.
You don't
Not
like
for
it?
me.
Don't worry, that goes away.
just-
That goes. Yeah.
It goes away in 3?
Well, in 2, in Mass Effect 3, you actually have a health bar with, like, little segments. And, like, the way it works is, like, you can hide behind cover to recover a segment, but not your full health bar.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm used to it now, so it's fine.
Remy asked if you were a natural redhead.
So, not this red. I was born blonde, like really blonde. And then I had what the people in the South called dishwater blonde hair, which is like dirty blonde, and I had red in it. And then when I was in high school, like around high school, I started dyeing it closer to what my like natural highlights were. And then this has been pretty much my hair ever since. So I dyed it really dark brown at one point, which is what color my sister's hair is. But for the
Can't
most
picture
part,
you with dark brown hair. Like, outside
Me?
of a wig. Like, in a cosplay, I could see it. But, like,
yeah,
you just feel like a redhead. You feel like you should be a redhead.
I had dark brown hair and dark brown hair and bangs. That was a thing that I did.
That was a choice?
It was.
Okay.
Well, my sister, like, I'm very lucky in that I look very good in a lot of different hair colors, but I would agree that I am definitely more of a redhead. And so, like, really, I just went from sort of brown with red in it to just, like, fully red. Because everybody already thought that. And at this point, I've been a redhead for so long that I think that people would get confused if I did anything else.
Remy is, as she said in chat, considering joining the redhead party. And I'm like, please.
I think that red hair would look good on you. I will say, depending on what your natural hair color is, the maintenance for red can be hard depending on the shade you go.
I mean, the hair
so,
color
like,
you've seen Remy have is her
for
natural
sure.
hair color.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, your hair's a little darker, so, like then a red. So as long as you picked, like, a tone of red that you wouldn't mind if the roots grow out is my main thing. Because, like, when my roots grow out, it's not the worst until it's, like, gone a little while. So that's the only thing that I ever really have to do is my roots, and I also will cover I don't have gray hair, I have white hair.
Same.
The women in my
silver. I got the silver streaks.
the women in my family go white, like really white, and I have started seeing those, and that's annoying because it's like not enough to look cool, it's just enough to be annoying. So I'm like, okay, I'll just keep dyeing my roots and my hair.
Yeah, I'm fine with my silvers poking out, but you know, that's because I'm a man and society doesn't care if I get silver hair.
Entirely true. Yeah, my sister has like really pretty, like she'll like go to put her hair half up, half down, and like the bottom part of it, like in those layers, is pretty like white, and I think that's cool. Mine has just not gotten to a point where I'm like, oh, it'll look nice. It's gotten to a point where I'm like, well, this is annoying. I'm like, I don't like that, but I like having red hair. I think it's fun. It's close enough that I'm like, you know, not too worried about it. I think that at this point, like, it is what people expect. So here I am.
Here you
I
are,
am.
queen of the redheads.
It is funny that most people are like, wait, I just assumed that was your hair color. And I'm like, totally fair. That's entirely fair. I went in to get a haircut one time, and it was like my mom's hairdresser, and she was like, oh my gosh, she was like, your hair's so like pretty and long, and she was like, you know, we're not dyeing it, are we? And I had like just done it red again, and I was like, oh, even you can't tell. Okay. I was like, all right, I guess this is what I am now.
Yeah, Parker, we get it. You have pretty red hair.
I do have pretty red hair. Pretty red, which is nice, but shit's out of a box, so
I think Remy
anybody
was
else
telling
can
me
have
she
it
was
too.
trying to go like gingery-ish, like Liliana-esque red, kind of.
I have gone lighter reds. I usually only go lighter red in the summer. My hair's like, I stick very auburn, so like a red brown. I think that real ginger takes more maintenance, and I'm lazy. So
And
I
like,
did brighter like ginger orange red when I was when I had my hair shorter. But now my hair is long, and that maintenance would take a lot, so I refuse. I'm very lucky that I ended up with like very straight, manageable hair. My sister has really pretty like wavy hair and like has like texture and stuff. Mine is just board straight.
your
That is
sister
all it
has-
does.
Your sister has hair like mine when it's long, then.
Yeah, she has like a dark brown, like wavy-ish hair. She keeps hers pretty short. But yeah. And then my brother has like a sandy brown hair, so very fun. But yeah, this is just what I have always been at this point.
Yeah, I definitely will be growing the hair back out.
Yeah?
Yeah, I regret cutting it.
Yeah, that's fair. I cut mine for my new job, like when I started my job like a couple years ago, just because I thought it would be easier for my training.
Yep, first
And,
death.
Oh no!
It's
I'm
okay.
like a couple little
It's
bits
okay, I
behind.
charged into a group. It was a dumb decision.
I would have died much earlier, so maybe not if I was doing my little butterfly.
No, you probably still would. It's still a Souls-like.
I really enjoy the lie or die little animation when you die. That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. This is a fun game so far. This is a cute little game. I'm sure it's going to be horrific at some points. Remy says she wants to go pretty subtle so the maintenance isn't bad. Look, well, she's talking in chat. Yeah.
Not really lighter, darker than my natural color, brown or similar shade. Yeah. I mean, if you're not gonna do it yourself, then a hairstylist could definitely decide what won't have a lot of maintenance. If you're going to do it yourself, I mean, just decide what works best for you. Your hair is fairly long, so definitely maintenance is rough. If you pick like something that's like a little too, even too dark, like too dark or too light, because then the roots grow out and it's like so much more obvious. I have definitely made that mistake before where I was like, oh, this looks so cute, and then like 2 weeks later I'm like, okay, my hair grows too fast for this. I'm like, no.
Why I don't
I desperately
dye my hair much
need
because
hair.
my hair grows crazy fast. And it's like, when I did have my hair dyed, the 2 times I did it, it was like super. Like one time I had to because it was for a job. I was the Superman of Six Flags,
Oh, that's cool.
but I had to have black. They required me to have black hair, like actual black hair. I couldn't do like, the spray stuff. It's like, no, it's gonna get hot and you'll sweat it out. And I was like, oh.
That's
fuck.
true. Yeah.
So I had to dye my hair black, which in the Superman outfit it looked great. Outside the Superman outfit, I looked so pale and washed out all the time.
Yeah, that is a hard thing about having like the darker hair for sure. Like, it's interesting because when I do the darker hair like wigs and things, people like it, but I usually play into the fact that I'm really pale, like I'm doing it on purpose. Like I'm going to have like really dark makeup and like black lipstick and things that like work with that. But if I just went around no makeup in black wigs, I would look dead. I would look very, very, very pale.
Yeah.
I already am very, very pale. So it would not be helpful. I know. It was funny in one of the Ren Fair videos that I did for the Georgia Ren Fair, we were putting on sunscreen and my friend literally was like, you are literally glowing. And one of my friends was like, Gondor calls for aid. And I was like, yep, the beacons are lit.
The beacons are lit! The beacons of Minas Tirith!
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
This bitch be pale as fuck!
It's true. I do be pale. I can do nothing about it. I don't tan. I just get more freckles. So.
Remy's like that. She gets freckles.
Yeah. I used to have a lot more, but I also used to go outside more.
I wish I would get freckles more on my shoulders, and even then, I tan so easily that like I don't get sunburned. Like I'll go outside for 5 minutes and be incredibly tan. Remy gets frustrated by this. And
fair.
Eiley inherited that apparently because Eiley is significantly more tan than Remy. Which is hilarious to me.
My cousins were all like really, really tan. Like they could tan really easily, and I was just like, nope. Yeah, 2-year-old. That's funny. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I cannot tan. I couldn't, and honestly, at this point, like I wouldn't want to. I feel like I would just look very strange. I don't know how far behind on the thing I am.
I'm fighting a guy.
That is the really big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to the... I'm so curious. It's so funny though, because every time we see a puppet, like a new puppet design, I'm like, okay, what job were they? Because like I really enjoy the chimney sweep design ones. I think that's very fun. I also I've never been a steampunk person. Like I missed that steampunk boat on the cosplay thing.
Yeah, me too.
But I think that the setting is really cool. I played an Otome game. I'm gonna forget what was it called? Code Rebirth? What was it? It was really good. And it was set in steampunk Victorian London.
That's cool.
And I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh, this is like a really cool setting.
So, this is not my usual aesthetic. Like, obviously, I'm not a big steampunk guy in general, but in like the Victorian era, I think it's fine. But I'm like, whatever. But
yeah,
I do really like. What was I gonna say? I like Victorian London when it's got that when it's got either like Van Helsing type horror, like werewolves, vampire stuff, or Lovecraftian. So that's why Bloodborne was right up my alley, because it's both. You're a beast hunter, and then you discover
Why,
everything is
hello.
Cthulhu shit.
I know what you're thinking. Don't
worry. Yeah.
For your information.
I don't know. I just like. I think that I enjoy the thought of like taking a setting and being like, actually, there's science, the same way that I enjoy taking a setting and being like, actually, there's magic. Like I think that both of those are fun.
That is fun.
That merchant's face is
For your
terrifying.
information.
Yep. For your
And, like,
information, I
I
didn't
just-
steal this. I don't believe you.
I'm like, what? Who says that?
What weapon is that? Oh, electric coil. Mm. Oh. You scale with advance? Okay, so max total damage. I wish they would just have on games like this, they would have the total damage instead of like having all the numbers separate, so you have to add them together yourself.
Oh.
Like where you
yeah,
see like
that
the
is
damage
weird.
thing on there, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So
why,
let's see.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. 20 plus 36, 157.
Why would you put
60
math in it?
plus 13 plus 56 plus 5, 134. Okay, so this weapon's actually not very good for me.
Huh.
It's cool.
Electric coil.
It's interesting. Oh, yep, press the sparky button and I got sparked. Who would have thunk?
See, I'm also bad because I always play the games at like story mode, easy baby bitch mode. So I'm also bad about upgrading weapons unless it's important. And I like games where they're like, you can have whatever aesthetic you want on top of the armor. Because like, let's talk about Mass Effect for 1 second. Mass Effect 2, I keep getting the like upgrade armor things, right? But then the helmet has to stay on.
Oh, like
But I made a
the
pretty
armor
girl.
sets?
Yes, and I'm like, let me see her face.
Like the Blood Dragon armor?
What? Yes.
Okay, so there is a setting in the menu, in the settings menu, you can toggle helmets off in conversations.
Yeah, but she still has it when you're running around.
True.
Like, I'm sorry.
I think you can
She's
toggle
supposed
and
to
have
look
them off all the
aesthetic.
time, I think.
Oh, I'll have to look, because, like, it wasn't... I don't remember that one, but I don't know. So, I'm gonna not lie, I was wearing the better armor, and then I went back to my standard, because I wanted to see her face. That's who I am, as a person that plays games. I'm like, she has to look hot, and
Why
I have
is
to
my
romance
girl
if I
not
want.
super pretty?
Well, and another thing, my chat could not believe that I didn't romance someone in Mass Effect 1. They were like,
I mean,
we're
I
not
was
doing
kinda
romance
shocked
at
when you
all.
told
And
me
I
you
was like,
didn't.
no, because I want, story-wise,
Something.
I want to go with Garrett. Now, if I knew that Caden was immediately going to be a dick in 2, when you see him again, I probably would have
Want to check it out?
romanced him, had a very tragic, like, he no longer blah blah blah, blah, and then I would have gone for Garrus. But I was thinking I don't want to not cheat on Garrus, but like all I wanted was Garrus.
Oh, yeah, Garrus never accuses
So I'm
you of
like-
cheating or anything, but then in Mass Effect 3, if you did romance Caden and Garrus, there's a scene where you talk to Caden and he's like, I get why you cheated, Shepard, and it's like, hold on, what the fuck? You told me to fuck off on Horizon.
Yeah, you literally told me to leave, sir. Like, huh?
And meanwhile, my buddy, Basic Wit Girl, she is the biggest Caden Alenko girly in the world. And she
Really?
toughed it out. She toughed it out and did not romance Garrus or Thane in Mass Effect 2. And you could see her going, like, there's a clip that circulated on her who's like, must not flirt with the drow assassin. He's kind of hot, but I'm loyal. And I'm like, oh, girl, if they make a Baldur's
He
Gate
is
4 where you
kinda
play
hot.
as Tav again, and she's going to be like, nope. That is not, that's not Gale.
Dude, such a Gale girly, a woman of taste. I love Gale.
Yeah, I
The
know
Astarion to Gale pipeline should be studied.
See, I was always, I'm a Gale boy.
I love Gale. I
Between
will
the
say I
I'm
do
actually a Will
miss some
man.
of the like some of the vibes from Will and Gale in the beta. Because like I think that they had a different vibe, but
They definitely did.
I do enjoy it. I do very much. Ooh, I do not like the red glowing eyes on that guy.
That was a little creepy.
I do enjoy Gale very much. I also love his voice actor. His voice actor
Tim Downey.
is literally just Gale. Have you ever looked at his TikToks?
Yeah. Also the
He like talks about freaking like mythology and different books he likes, and he does like a little library tour, and he pulls tarot cards daily, and it's just the cutest thing in the world.
he's just Gale.
He's just Gale, and I'm like, ah, yes, perfect. Like they didn't even have to.
The only one of
Have
them
to
that
do
is not
anything.
just their character in real life is definitely Lae'zel's voice actors.
Yeah.
That woman, Devora Wild, is not Lae'zel in the slightest.
No.
But we
for
love
sure
her for
not.
it. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I do really enjoy like how popular all those voice actors have gotten
I did really like.
in like the TTRPG stuff.
I did really like when they did that one shot where they were all playing together, and Neil just put his arm around him and was like, "Gale, old friend, I am in."
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
I can see where this is going, and it's like, "Do you need money? Yes. It's cash. Yes." Just like.
That one was very funny.
I will say he is the one who, Neil Newbon is the one who does the best of staying in character as Astarion throughout those TTRPG sessions. Devora Wild
For sure.
probably does the worst about staying in character as Lae'zel in those, but she still does okay.
It's
but
hard.
It is hard, especially when you're like her, and if she was making a TTRPG character, she would not make one like Lae'zel.
Yeah, it's hard when you're playing something like so very far from who you are.
She strikes me as someone who would
Character
absolutely
bleed
make
is real.
she would just make Alfira. That's her character.
Yeah.
Oh, Alfira. I didn't know about that twist as the Dark Urge until I played a Dirge run blind.
Oh.
I got to find out when it happened.
You're like in real time.
Yeah, I found out in real time what happens to her, and I was like, oh.
You know, I never finished a Dirge run because I started... My only Dirge run that I ever started, I started with my ex because I was like, I can't do an evil run unless somebody tells me the choices are okay. Because I'm such a, like, no, I need to be a good person.
Well, you can play a Dirge run that is a good person. You can play a Redemption Dirge. That's what I did.
Yes.
I couldn't go full... Couldn't go full Dirge.
There are some parts that, like, ooh. But I was like, yeah, I tried to do an evil playthrough. Like, I did. I tried to be like, I am the bad guy. It was hard. It was really hard.
That's a constable.
Are you ready?
There's another cop.
Oh, no.
Fucking A-cab.
Yeah.
If you're
Oh my
watching
God,
and you
that
don't
thing's
know me
cute.
at all, we are a A-cab stream. Fuck ice. We don't actually.
Free Palestine.
Yep, free Palestine.
No,
But-
that sounds incredibly unsatisfactory.
Ooh, I'm gonna die. I do not have... Ah, I died. It's okay.
That's a
Also,
big
we got more
robot.
people in the chat. Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you clicked on this video, this is my first time playing Liza P. I have my friend Parker here for emotional support.
Hi.
Which really, we're just yapping about random things while I play the Souls-like.
Yeah.
We've got.
We're yapping a lot.
We're
It's mostly about video games.
Yeah, we've
just
been
not
doing
this
we've been doing a BioWare yap.
Yeah, we love a BioWare, yeah.
Which, if you're a subscriber of mine already, you know how much I love that. And then I remember Veilguard, and I'm like, oh, what could have been the decent game that could have been phenomenal?
I do think that the way that people think about it... Okay, so I think that the way I have to think about Veilguard is the same way I think about the live-action Hobbit movies. Hear me out. I think that they're good movies. No, hear me out. I think they're good movies if you don't go into it thinking you're getting the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't think you're going for source material, right? Like, if you don't think... Like, if I wanted to watch the Hobbit story, I watch the animated one from the 70s. But if I want to watch a fantasy inspired by The Hobbit, I don't think those movies are... I don't think that they're bad. I don't think that the Hobbit movie, like, that trilogy is bad. I just don't think it is The Hobbit. And that is the same way that I think about Dragon Age Veilguard now, where I'm like, it is not a bad game. It is just not a great Dragon Age game. Like, it is just, it's like another game set in Thedas.
Yeah, Dragon Age the Veilguard is Dragon Age for Mass Effect fans. Which, can you get that vibe now that you played Mass Effect 2?
Yes! Well, yeah, because I started playing Mass Effect 2 and I said, this is where they got the stupid frickin' 2 companion in your party bullshit. I was like, what's happening here?
Yep,
I'm like, give me my
three
characters and my banter, please. I need them. But yeah, I do see it, and like being aware that like a lot of the Mass Effect team then worked on Veilguard, including like the people that did the music. You can tell.
Yeah, you can definitely tell with the music that the Mass Effect team was
You can tell. Which is so sad because I think that the music in Mass Effect is good for Mass Effect, but there is not a soundtrack like Inquisition.
And even then, I would prefer
Like,
to have
even-
like the Dragon Age Origins soundtrack over Veilguard's.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, 2 was also good. I just think that, like, going from how good the music was for the setting in Inquisition and then Trespasser, and then going to Veilguard, like, for example, this is me. I'm a TTRPG creator primarily. I have never taken a Dragon Age Veilguard song and put it on a character playlist for my characters, but I have done that many a time with a bunch of the Dragon Age other games.
Oh,
like, including Origins, including, like, 2.
This must be
They both have very, very good soundtracks.
This time one. My family took my baby from me. A baby.
Ooh. Sure.
Thank you so much.
I'll find your baby.
She said the baby was at City Hall.
Say so, what now?
Should we check it out?
This lady's baby
Somebody
was
lost
taken from her
it.
because she's sick.
Must
She's
be...
asking me to get her baby back. She's really sick and can barely see. Torn doodle.
Is she real? This feels like...
I just started a quest in Divinity Original Sin 2 where this lady's like, my child's disappeared, and the guy next to her's like, her kid got killed by Voidwoken like a month ago, and I'm like, oh no.
It's like, oh yes, we've hit the psychosis part. Well, it's funny. So have I ever told you about me playing Witcher 3 for the first time?
No.
I did not have the consoles. It was back around the time that I played Divinity 2 Original Sin. I did not have the console at the time to play the first 2 Witcher games, so I watched playthroughs because I'm that person and I wanted an idea, and so I watched people play as Geralt. And so I was playing Witcher 3, and we used to have this setup, my ex and I did, where like the console and everything and the TV was like in the living room, and then his like gaming PC was right there. So he was, I think, playing Divinity 2, and I was playing Witcher 3, and I played the one with the baby.
Oh,
the quest line in Witcher 3 with the baby. And I just...
With the which one? The Bloody Barons quest?
Killed it.
With the botchling?
Yeah.
Where he's like
And-
giving her a name as
Yeah.
in part of the ritual, and it's like that part made me cry. Like the Bloody Baron's a piece of shit, but he.
But
didn't
I was
deserve...
like,
yeah.
yeah, I so I'm making all of these decisions, and they're not the decisions that if I was playing as a character, I would make, right? Like, they're very much me playing as Geralt. And so I keep making these decisions, and my ex was like, this is not how you usually play games. Like, you're being really, like, matter-of-fact, like, cold-hearted, like, kind of vibes. And I was like, yeah, but, like, I'm not me, I'm the Witcher. And, like, that was my justification. I was like, I'm not me, I'm Geralt.
Yeah.
And this is what I think Geralt would do. And so it was a time.
I do get that in games like that where like you have a
Which has also been
preset
rough for me.
protagonist.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting with Shepard because you keep them within the Mass Effect games.
But they're still your
But I
Shepard.
will say, I'm such a, like, yes. But I will say, whenever it gives you the little, like, trigger, like, Paragon or Renegade moments, I'm so bad about just being like, oh, button I have to hit, and hitting it, and then, because you don't know what the action's going to be.
Yeah. Oh.
You just know that they're going to
Parker.
take an action, and so I've done a couple where I'm like,
Did you push the guy out the window in the Thane mission?
yes. Yes, I did. And I didn't realize that was what was gonna happen, and Garrus was even kind of like, okay. And I was like, oops, 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 oops.
I do
But,
like how it's straight
I
up
thought we were
just
just
like
gonna intimidate him.
it's like it's like I've got nothing more to say to you, Shepard. Push them out the window. How about goodbye?
I know, it was so dramatic. I was like, what happened here?
Shepard.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes the renegade actions, I think, because the ones that are really extreme feel so out of character for my Shepard that it feels like she's just like playing a caricature of herself sometimes. Where I'm like, what happened here?
Oh my god, that's fucked. Purge puppets, and a puppet is hanging. Oh my god, that imagery.
Purge puppets.
Come out, Geppetto! You got a lot
Oh,
of
Geppetto,
plans to form.
my dad. This guy has a donkey
Hello?
head. Donkey?
Oh,
Donkey!
You know what caused the puppet
I mean
fight,
that's a
don't
part
you?
in
You're their
Pinocchio.
maker, practically their
The kids
father.
that are.
Mm-hmm. Nice little
You
note.
and
He
the
knows what call.
alchemist
Oh, does my dad
scheming
know the
together.
puppet? Reason the puppet
Tell
frenzy
me the truth.
happened? That makes sense.
What's your
Geppetto
problem?
would know.
I'm here for the old
I mean,
man. Get
Geppetto.
lost. Wait,
Listen,
I know you.
Geppetto feels like
I know what
in
you
this
are.
situation,
You're
it's
the
like you
devil's
made a
puppet.
real boy
You
puppet.
can't sneak past me.
You probably know too much.
Well, this guy's got a huge, like, oh, I want your weapon, dude. The Mad Donkey. Donkey!
A dream or a nightmare?
Mad donkey.
Stop showing up already.
Here's the old man. I know what you are. Well, then you have to die.
Haha, I got your back, bitch.
But like, but also, I really enjoy a whole donkey-headed person being like, I know what you are and you have to go. And it's like, have you seen yourself?
I think it's a mask, but yeah.
Is it?
Kind of looks like
I mean,
that.
I guess you could wear that dog head, so that's true.
I mean, there are also just anthropomorphic animals in the story of Pinocchio.
I'll kill you both. Then
It's true, but that's because they like did something wrong.
Even the fox at the very beginning?
I don't know. I don't remember the fox. Let's see. My brain. While you do this, I'll Google. Fox.
I'll kill you both. Then string you up on the bridge.
Is he in the real story or just in the...
I don't know, actually. I'm trying to get my parry timing on this guy, and it's not going well.
Would it help if I start just my-yelling it? Parry it!
Probably not. Doesn't help when she does it either.
It doesn't. Well, and also it would be about as helpful as when Mael does it because it's never like on time with it, and I'm also delayed watching you, so it would be the same.
Mael just Harriet.
The truth.
Yeah, the fox in the original book, he and the cat are sinister and dangerous villains. They leave Pinocchio to die. Yeah. They like trick him.
Oh.
So like all of the anthropomorphic animals, I think, other than like Jiminy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello, father.
I demanded the truth and I feel bad for my... What does that mean?
Why is my dad kind of hot?
Oh, hold on. I'm a couple seconds behind. Give me one moment. I will judge accordingly.
We meet. Son.
Oh, he called
It's
me
a
son.
dream come true.
Oh.
Seeing you like this.
Oh.
I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets after all.
So you did invent all the puppets.
I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets at City Hall.
Puppets at City Hall.
You know,
Won't you help
he's
me?
okay looking.
Son.
I will say, when you're going for hot, like
You'll find it
hot
most
game
useful.
dads, Renoir's gonna sit pretty high for this year.
I want
Renoir.
to hear. Use the stall. Catch up.
So good.
I mean, he's also Andy
Yeah.
Serkis because
Ugh. I do love a good voice. We have said this. Okay, but like Geppetto made all of the puppets.
I guess he was probably the one who like came up with the idea and created the first
Yeah.
puppets. And I'm clearly like his personal pet project
Yeah.
because I'm Pinocchio,
I mean,
so that makes sense.
Yeah, but also like you look like a person.
Yeah, most of the other puppets we've seen have looked very robotic and not human at all.
Very puppet. Which is interesting that the donkey called Pinocchio the devil's puppet. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Also, is the blue fairy actually a
Geppetto
fairy?
knows why they went rogue. Like why the puppets went crazy all at once. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but also like, I mean, they're machines. Somebody
So
could also
about that
be smart
weapon
and hack
assembly
them
tool
somehow.
you were talking about.
Oh.
AI's
Find
bad.
Any more weapons?
Aha! Assemble weapons. Weapons assemble.
Krat City Hall. What does Krat mean?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Not very good. So I need to find other pieces. Okay, so I can find weapon pieces. That's cool.
Pinocchio was originally written in Italian.
Yeah, but Geppetto. I'm sorry for that.
Huh.
Sorry for that
No, you're
accent.
fine. The name of the fictional... Let's see. Not a standard Italian name. Proper noun. Dutch for box or crate.
Dutch.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, Kyo. You ever watch Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Growing up, yes. In the last couple of years, no.
That's only I remember very few things, but one thing I remember vividly is Billy saying Pinocchio, Kyo for some reason.
I love that most of our cartoons growing up had like a really himbo guy and a goth girl. They really set that standard. I want to know why when you come across the dogs in the game, it always looks like they're like chewing on or eating the
Maybe they eat puppets.
dead
Well,
people?
Yeah. Well, there's also there's a scene in Nier Automata where the robots literally give themselves mouths so they can start eating people. Like they give themselves like mechanical, like spiky mouths to eat people.
So my little brother, is significantly better at games than I am. Like he is a like not just for the story gamer, and I would get him like for Christmas. We had a TV set up in the room where everyone was hanging out, and I would sit there and just watch him play video games that I got him for Christmas, and I got him Nier Automata.
Yeah, that's the first game in that series is my favorite game of all time, Nier Replicant.
Yep. I don't remember which one I got him.
It was probably Automata. Nier Automata came out in 27. Oh my god, what the fuck? What is that?
I'm also like, he got me into Fire Emblem. So he was a big Fire Emblem.
I love Fire Emblem, so good.
I'm very excited about the new game.
Can't wait for the new one, yeah.
I'm so excited. I recently played Three Houses again, just to like do it. What?
I'm replaying it on my channel right now.
I know, I saw, which is so funny. I like literally started doing a replay like 2 days before they announced the new game. And I was like, what in my brain was like, I gotta get back here. Like, I was like, all right, well, here we are. It's so good, though.
I think I started my Let's Play like a week before the new one got announced, and then I was like, well, I'm glad I started that fucking Let's Play now.
Yeah, it's such a good game.
It is.
It's such a good game. I just played my Blue Lions one, and then I played the DLC again, because I just, like, I have a new Switch. And so I played the DLC again so that on my next playthrough I can, like, get the DLC characters. And I think the next one will be a Golden Deer playthrough, because I just did the Blue Lions.
Yeah, I did the transfer thing when I went between my Switch and my Switch 2. I did, like, the save data transfer thing you can do.
Fair.
Because I gave Remy my Switch, so...
This Switch that I have now was gifted to me by my ex because my Switch died. Like, couldn't get it to turn on, died. It was old. But it was, like, really unfortunate because I had to, like, just accept that everything was going to have to start from the beginning. I was like, well, here we are. But it's kind of nice to, like, have to start over because I had to play, like, the game as intended before I could get the DLC characters.
Yeah, in my Let's Play, like, I've been using the DLC characters, and, like, I feel bad for poor Annette because I keep, like, whenever, like, I'm trying to level her up, like, in side missions, and she's still doing okay, and she still has good stats, but then we get to the main story stuff, and I'm like, oh, Constance!
Constance has, like, she comes on a, like a mount, and so it's hard to compete.
Well, not after, like, if you do the main game.
Oh, yeah.
When you get her, she's just if you get her, you can get them whenever, basically, and I get them early. So she's just a regular, like, mage unit. But once you get Dark Flyer... But the cool thing is, once you've beaten the DLC, you can also give anyone else those classes, too. So,
yeah.
I'm thinking of making Annette a Dark Flyer and just, like, alternating her and...
I love Annette.
I love Annette, too.
She is one I have considered cosplaying. I have considered cosplaying Annette, and I have considered cosplaying Dorothea.
See, I think, like, adult Annette...
the opera singer in me.
See, and adult Annette is so pretty, but child Annette is so childish that I can never romance her. Like, I never would be able to.
Yeah, I really like Ash, or I like her with Ash or with Felix.
Oh, I'd never let her be with anyone but Felix.
Felix is usually my choice. It just depends on, like, who else I've recruited and why.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
doing
really,
a Blue Lions run. I'm doing Annette and Felix, and then...
Oh, they're so good.
And I only like to recruit characters if it seems like they would make sense to join the team you're on. Like, I recruited Caspar, and I've recruited Marianne, just because I ship her and Dimitri so fucking hard.
Oh, fair. That's fair.
Also, I'm playing male Byleth, which...
Yeah.
Part of me is like, why did I do that? Because now I can't romance Dimitri. Or Sedith. I can't romance either of the daddies.
Female Byleth one of my like Dimitri and Byleth is definitely one that I really enjoy.
You're a Demi Love stan.
I think that they're very good. Although I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how hard the middle of that game is when he's like going through his bullshit in Act 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. When he's like really angry and crazy, sometimes I just wanted to be like, can we smack him? Can we just hit him? Like, can we just snap him out of it? Because like he starts saying some shit to Byleth, and I'm like, girl.
Well, then when he's like
and
got
he's
Randolph, and he's like, maybe I should do you the pleasure of removing your eyes first, and it's like. And then Byleth just walks up and kills the guy because they're like, no, enough of this shit. Byleth finally had enough of their shit and was like, no.
I really enjoy how, because I love Felix. Felix is one of my favorite characters, and I do enjoy how, like, Felix is just like, I fucking told you.
Yeah, at the beginning of the game, you're like, Felix,
I
chill the
tried
fuck
to
out.
tell all of you. Yeah, like, because you don't know, and, like, you don't start seeing it until later. But you really don't see it until Act 2. But then as soon as you see Dimitri in Act 2, you're kind of like, Felix saw this a long time ago.
Well, and it's so funny because
didn't like it.
Because when Felix first sees Dimitri, he's like, what happened to him? He's like, what the fuck, Dimitri?
Like, what? Yeah, I think it's it's a very good game. I really enjoy that you get so many different perspectives by playing the different storylines, because it does have just like replayability.
Big cutscene, this is a boss.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, that's a horrifying sound. Oh! That's horrifying. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm glad I can hear Eiley running around playing, because I would be back next to an adult and Eiley see this. That's horrifying! Okay. Is this first real boss? The scrapped what? Who the fuck are you? Okay.
I don't like its head turning like that.
Ooh, that was hard to dodge.
Also, why did they have a cop puppet that big?
Why was this necessary?
Like, who was he? Whoa. Do we just have a dude with us?
Yeah, I think it's because there was a little, like, basin there, and it was like, hey, would you like to put this certain currency in? And I was like, sure, what does it do? And it didn't do anything. I'm guessing it summoned this guy. I kind of wish I hadn't done that, because I like to play these games on my own unless a boss is really wrecking my shit.
Do we think that it's the scrap watchman because they, like, put a bunch of them together to make it?
Maybe. Ooh,
I
that
don't-
fucked me up, dude. Owie! And he's dead. I really wish I hadn't summoned. He's using a fucking umbrella.
I want to know
Broken
what
Hero's
he is.
Ergo. It's called the Broken Hero. I wonder if there's anything like in his. Let's see. Broken Hero's Ergo. Ergo tamer Scotch Watchman packed with immense treasure. Treasure hunter may want this. Where Ergo. The Watchman contorted and broke from the adult's desires. However, he never forgot the children who considered him their friend.
What?
He was a big giant cop who was friends with the kids, and then he went berserk. No!
Did he kill the kid?
I hope, probably. Based on the vibes we're getting in this game, do you think if there's a child involved in a story, they're alive?
I don't know. Which is also why, because, okay, so that lady that's like, go find my baby, right?
Her baby's dead.
How is she alive?
That baby's so dead.
But also, why isn't she dead? We were killing things left and right around there.
She was in her house.
With the window cracked?
Level up. I could use some more help. Or some more health.
That's fair.
Yeah, 18 health.
Nice.
I'm going full tank build. Strength and health. Seems weird, because I'm playing as a twink.
Yeah, I mean, but like,
This is-
Fenris also throws like a giant.
Fenris
heavy
isn't
sword
this
around.
much of a twink, though.
Oh my god, yeah, he is.
He's not that small.
I just played Dragon Age. Yes, he is, because he's still an elf. He is so
But
scrawny
he's like the
looking.
most buff
His
elf.
model.
He's like the most buff elf you ever see, though.
That's like the
think
bar
we're
is
done here,
under the
pal.
ground.
Back to the
Cole.
hotel.
Like they're so tiny. They make them so teeny.
Yeah, I always,
teeny tiny.
always confuses me because like the elves never have a consistent design in Dragon Age. Like in
No.
Origins, they just look kind of like in Origins they still had a unique design away from the humans, and then in
Yeah.
2 they made it even more unique. But then in Inquisition, they basically just look like small humans.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did that. It feels like in 2 they feel more otherworldly, and in Inquisition they just kind of feel.
And in Veilguard,
like
they
they're
just look
there.
like regular people.
They look like people with pointed ears. Yeah.
Now lying instead of now loading. That's kind of fun.
That's cute.
Okay, we're back at the hotel. This is
Back,
where the game
back
told-
to the hotel.
the game
Isn't
told
that
me.
where they said the baby was?
No, they said it was in the
Out there. Come here for a sec, would you?
They said it was in the city hall, so that's a quest I unlock probably
I picked
after.
up traces
I can
of
actually do.
high-powered energy originating far away. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert
Mr.
when it comes to
Vanini?
Legion arms. But I'm pretty sure I can make one.
There's a woodpecker.
Also-
Puppets?
I'm like, where's Geppetto?
Gotta go find him. Switch Legion arm.
He was there and then he wasn't.
Crafting machine. Change. Full minutes.
Also,
Oh!
did they explain why some of them aren't going crazy?
They did not. I have a blue arm now that shoots lightning bolts.
Oh.
We can
Exciting.
test it out over here. Let's see. Lightning bolts.
God, this game is so pretty.
Oh, I can charge it? Oh, okay. Okay, Devil May Cry.
Dude, the first time Mass Effect 2 had like a charging gun, you should have seen me not knowing how to do anything. I was like, this is why tutorials would be nice in some aspects. Because I was like, why isn't this working?
You're like,
I was like-
game, tell me how
I
you work.
I legitimately was like, give me my sniper back. I hate this. I was like, I hate this
That
so
book
much.
reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy? All of Krot knows the story.
The
All
story of the
because someone who
mischievous
loved
wooden
that
puppet.
story. Ah, but this is strange. Who ex-
So the story Pinocchio is the real story in this world?
Oh.
Interesting.
I mean, that could be where Geppetto gets his idea for Pinocchio, which is interesting. It's like a roundabout way to get to where you think you're going.
Oh, hey, girl whose design does not match anything else in this game.
Wonderful.
Which one?
So the blue fairy, Sophia.
She literally, I think that's probably the point, but yeah, she does. She looks like she's got plucked out of Infinity Nikki.
Yeah,
She
like,
just, like-
or she looks like she got plucked out of like one of the many other Souls-likes that are super anime art styled.
You're like, where'd you come from?
Did you?
What
this
you
isn't
doing?
Code Vein. Oh my gosh.
Also, does the blue fairy have, is she a fairy?
I don't know. This doesn't seem to be so far. She just seemed to be a blue
You've
fairy girl.
returned.
Which is
Forgive
interesting though, because you
Sam
got
and
the
his
like, she has a
father for
butterfly
caring
on
about
her,
his son.
on her coat, and we
Always
got the blue
remember
butterfly look
that
like
you were
in the
precious to
animatic
me.
earlier. So
Even
my
when I
brain is
asked you
like,
to
does
do
she just
something
literally turn into a blue
dangerous.
butterfly?
Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Lyceum.
Oh, a
Boulevard.
factory.
My friend, the inventor Vanini, went to
That
stop
The
feels
him.
inventor
less safe right
Vanini.
now.
Came
Vanini's
back.
such a funny name.
Please go save him and shut down the factory.
Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son is very cute.
He's like, my boy.
P organs.
P
are the
organs.
source
P
of your
organs.
powers. Collect quartz to get the strength.
P organs are the source of your powers.
That's funny.
Yes. Geppetto's puppet, powered by the peen.
I mean, he is his son, right?
Remember,
So in a weird,
Tell is the last
in a
safe
weird
place
thing,
abroad.
like.
I guess the P
Sought
organs are what
only
allow us to
refuge in a city
lie.
full of
Because they're
perils.
close to real human
It'll be
organs, is what it
extremely
seems like.
dangerous. If be careful.
Oh,
who
that
you
was
tell
like the
about
little
this place.
electronic heart that we saw.
Especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Beware.
But like, also his
dangerous.
face is human. Like, that's skin. What about that part?
Yeah, that's why Kira. Did he just take someone's skin or make a false skin?
Like, right? Like, why? What's happening here? Like, why wouldn't all the puppets look
Okay.
like that if they could look like that?
Link dog.
Stalkers or alchemists? What are those?
I don't know.
Be wary of dangerous people.
Enable another dodge in the middle of a dodge motion. Increase stagger. I'm trying to just look at.
Power trees.
Yeah. There's more trees than the Souls-like usually has in this, which is nice. More of an RPG. Well, the Souls-likes have been doing that. The actual Souls games themselves have not been. They just have like your normal stats, and then your build is just upgrading your weapons and what weapons and armor you use. But in Souls-likes, like this one, and then First Berserker Kazan did it really well, where there's like upgrade trees with special abilities. And like, this game doesn't seem as reliant on it, but in Kazan, you really had to have a good build with good abilities to do anything.
Oh.
And there was
I did
only
not think
3
of
weapon
that.
types in the whole game. It was Great Sword, Twin Axes, or Spear, because it's supposed to be... I mean, the game was called the First Berserker. It's the Barbarian game.
Mm-hmm. Not for me. Although I will say, if I have to play a melee
You
class
can
in
get from
D&D, I
City
do
Hall
tend to
the
do
factory
Barbarian.
with the key
Yeah.
I just gave you.
So I'm
That
always-
is one of my favorites.
And now he's missing.
Yeah, I am definitely a
Rescue
martial
him
main, as
if
you
you
well
can.
know, based on just me as a person.
Yep.
I was talking to somebody who I know outside of like nerd stuff, like one of my gym buddies, right? And he and I were talking, and he was like, "Yeah," and I started playing some D&D with friends, and I was like, "You like fucking D&D?" And he's like, "Yeah, do you like D&D?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, and he looked at me, and he's like a smaller, like leaner guy. He's like, "You're a barbarian main, aren't you?" And I was like, "Shut the fuck up." Yes.
It's like, don't accurately judge me like that. It's
And
okay.
I was like, "Hey, He's like, "What's your second favorite class, Paladin?" And I was like, "Hey, I don't like this game anymore. Can we just go back to talking about the gym?"
Bards, druids, and wizards, baby.
Barbarian,
I love a
Paladin,
magic
and
support
Sorcerer.
class.
Well, actually,
Love.
my second favorite class, vibes-wise, is Monk, behind Barbarian, because I'm a martial artist in real life, so I like martial artist classes and games.
That's fair.
But in a fantasy setting where you're fighting dragons and shit, yes, it is cool to be like a Dragon Ball Z character and be able to punch things to death. But it's also, I like having a big weapon to hit people with.
Yeah, I am definitely a magic girly.
What, you're a bard main? Who would have guessed?
Bards and druids.
And the party thanks you for playing a druid in our Dragon Age game. There was that one encounter I felt so bad where you're like, I don't get to fucking do anything but heal. You were, I could tell you were a little frustrated. And I was like, I'm sorry.
I love all of them to death. Every one of them kept trying to die. And I was like, I need you guys to remember that you have potions. I was like, I need you to do that for me. Because otherwise, I do nothing. Which I love support casting. I think that support casting is so fun. But when you are the only healer in a high level game, it does get a little hard. So it's a time.
We should play Baldur's Gate 3 together at some point, and then you play like a cleric or druid, and I play like a barbarian or something, and then we reclass Shadowheart into a paladin.
Oh.
That's what I usually do if I'm playing a cleric. I'll reclass Shadowheart into a paladin of Shar, make her a and I make her a devotion paladin because that actually makes sense.
True.
I've heard
Yeah,
people call her Vengeance Paladin. I'm like, that doesn't line up with the way she worships, though. Maybe
No.
after Act 2, with, you know...
I was
everything
gonna
that happens.
say, she definitely could become a Vengeance Paladin.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like Vengeance Paladins are one where I'm like, they had to start as something else. Like, they like, to me...
unless you're starting at, like, a decent level and the DM was like, hey, write a backstory out for me, then it's like, okay, well, here's my backstory on why I'm a Vengeance Paladin. In an actual
Yeah, it
TTRPG,
feels-
yes, but in, like, a
Yeah.
video game, I always make Will multiclass into a Vengeance Paladin after...
That makes
in
sense.
Act 3, after Mizora does her shit.
Yeah. That makes sense.
This guy has a wheel. Oh my god, what are you? That's a little girl doll puppet. Ew, that's gross.
Don't like that.
That's a little-
I am excited to keep playing my druid.
our TTRPG.
Yeah.
In season 2 of our Dragon Age campaign, which I need to finish uploading season 1.
Yeah, I'm excited. It has been fun rewatching it as you put it out because, like, we don't have access to that, so, like, my brain is like, what did we do? And, like, I'm the note taker, so, like, game to game I know. But, like, it is fun getting to, like, see the conversations that I forgot that people had.
And God, when that final episode gets uploaded, I felt so bad. Maple was just so sad the whole episode, like that whole half of the episode. And then I didn't help
Well-
things by having Thorn say what he did to the warden.
I know, yeah, it was a rough one. I think that, like, everyone got a little bit emotional, which I think is fun. Because, like, it was a heavier episode.
Which is nice.
My girl was processing her emotions in an anger way,
Yeah,
which
she's
is
very mad
fun
at
for
Belisar
me.
right now.
which is a fun thing for me to, like,
I do
have
love
this
how when
character
we were
that
planning this
figuring
campaign,
it
we
out.
had the idea for like fully romancing Belisar, and then as the campaign went on, it slowly become a fuck you. No, if this ends up being a
it's a very
romance,
antagonistic, like,
if it becomes a romance, it'll be an enemies to lovers. That's for damn sure.
for sure. Well, and it's so
And
funny
then
too,
Cullen's there
because,
in
like,
case she wants her good boy.
that's so true. In typical me fashion, I'm gonna be like, she deserves Cullen. She won't end up with him. She'll end up with somebody else. She's very fun, and I enjoy her being multifaceted. And the lore in Dragon Age with the elves is such that having characters that are from the Elven that try and tell her how to live her life is going incredibly well. Incredibly well for her.
Great. It's fine. It's fine.
I do enjoy her calling out the hypocrisy of every ancient being that she's meeting. Every single one. She's
Solus, like, did you like how I had Solus wait until y'all like weakened the Evanuris and like sacrificed people, and then he just goes, "Nope, that's mine."
Yeah,
All of your
she was
faces
so
when I did
angry.
that, you guys were all just like, "You motherfucker." I was like,
She was so angry. And, like, here's the thing. Solus wasn't there. You know who was? Belzan. So he got to hear about it. I also think it's interesting with her, in her brain. She's like, great. I saved you. You saved me. We can stop acting like you're entitled. Like we're doing anything else.
but it's like, I never intended for Mira to possibly romance Cullen when I introduced him, and then your face of just, and then the clickety-clackety of the keyboard of you just excitedly being like, a man!
You know, the fictional ones are really the ones that I like. I really enjoy Cullen's arc in all the games. And when I was replaying Dragon Age 2 recently, when Cullen like turns against Meredith and tells her that she can't do that, and the Templars fight with you, I'm like, hell yeah, baby, that's my boy. And so I love that, and I think that he is a great character, and he has a really good story arc, and I think that possibly Mira could really enjoy Cullen.
The way you just say enjoy Cullen is like...
Mira doesn't know what she wants, because Mira has just recently gotten out into the world.
I mean, this man in his late 30s starts flirting with her.
Yeah, well, and like the juxtaposition of Mira, where she's like, I know that I'm new to this, but I also know that I'm not stupid. And so anytime somebody tries to explain things that she already understands or tell her what she does or does not know, she has that like defensive, like, I am not stupid. Like, I may not be used to the world yet, but like I do know right from wrong. And so I really enjoy playing a character who is so sure that she's going to mess things up, but so adamant that everyone around her let her figure it out and mess things up. And so it's fun. I enjoy her. I enjoy her as a character. She's fun, and I enjoy getting mad at every ancient being that she has to deal with. It's very fun.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride for Mira. She's just having a great time.
She's having a time. She's
doing
definitely
her best.
She's having a time, for sure.
She's had the time of her life. That doesn't mean that it was fun.
One of them, for sure, she did die. So, arguably, she has had that time of her life.
I also like how there was still party members who didn't know that, like, up until, like, the last 2 episodes, and they were like, I'm sorry, what?
I and Mira forget constantly who knows what. Which is hilarious, because me, Parker, I write it all down. That's who I am. But
yeah, you're our note taker.
I am. Which, it's funny, I have thought about it before, but when I used to do my old stream campaign, I would type my notes so that, like, I would write them down during the session, and then I would retype them into a Google Doc so everybody had access to it. Because, like, I was very, like, all right, week to week, we all need to know what's happening. And so it is fun, because I think this one...
My problem is, like, I don't actually take too many notes. I just take down, like, the basic, like, major information, because I have such a good memory with things like this that it just stays in my brain.
I have a good memory for my things. I don't have a good memory for everyone else's. Like, we have so many inter-party dynamics and, like, so many plot points that I always want to write down. And, like, in my notes, it'll say, like, whether or not I, as Mira, know this information.
Hey, at
like,
least Mira... One thing we all know, Ulrich's fucking Dorian.
Yes. We do know that.
Dwarf Daddy is fucking... Winter Daddy.
He really did immediately become Party Dad.
Yeah, which Gabby did not plan
no
at all,
choice.
and I was like, bro, you had to know that was a possibility, and he was like, yeah, I fucking know.
I always intended to be baby, and I did end up being baby. Like, I knew that I was playing a young, naive Dalish elf who had never been out in the world, and so I knew that if any of these characters had a protective bone in their body, I was going to be baby. Who I didn't think was going to be baby was Cass. And somehow Narcissus has also been a little bit like everyone must protect. But emotionally more than physically.
Amaris is just sitting there like, It's funny because Ulrich is dad who is like, don't mess with my kids, and then Amaris is like, I'm sorry, did you insult or vaguely threaten that person I care about? I'm going to enter your dreams and rip your asshole apart.
I think my favorite part about it is that Ulrich is very obvious that he cares about he's very much the person that's like, hey, those are my kids. And Amaris feels like the parent that's like
Something's gonna jump out any second.
you won't know until it's too late. Like, people would say things in front of Amaris, and Amaris just, they wouldn't know that it mattered, and then suddenly they're dead. Like I love the juxtaposition of those characters. They are very fun. Great. They are very fun. I love that. I love Bandy. I love that whole party. It's so good. Such a good little party.
It's a good vibe. It's a great game. If you guys haven't watched it yet, it's all on my channel. Well, not all. It's not done being uploaded yet, but everything that has been is on this same channel. Like Dragon Age and TTRPGs. I know some of you are probably just here for the Lies of P, but
how many? I was trying to think. How many episodes are out? 5?
5 or 6?
6?
Can't remember off the top of my head, but
so you're
a little behind.
I mean, that's okay. But you're only a couple from the end. You're about halfway if you're at 5 or 6.
Yep. And then we get to the parts that are... Oh, that's ominous. A box just fell and crushed to the ground. Oh, I accidentally rolled it down.
Whoop.
Oh, that's absolutely a boss or mini-boss.
Boss or
two shields. Why was this programmed?
You're like, why this? Why now?
Like every robot in the game, it's like, Father, why did you program this?
Yeah, some of these so far are the ones that I'm like, what job did you do? Like
what's this point? What is Captain Shieldhand's job in regular society?
In this factory? Like, what was his job? Door? Like, I don't understand.
How do I work this thing?
He looks like a door.
His hands are shield.
Do you just have to backstab him constantly?
I can't. I can't backstab him.
Oh.
And I can stab him in the back. This is a war of attrition.
Oh no. It's so funny because, like, when you're looking at him, you're like, that's not a lot of health, and then you're like, I can barely get through here. Oh my gosh. That reminds me, when I was replaying Dragon Age 2 the other day, I got to, obviously, like, in the beginning, where depending on who you're playing, either Bethany or Carver gets, like, manhandled by the ogre. And I remembered you putting that into the fight with Cass, and I was like, oh my god, it's so much worse than I remember it. Like, I was like, I'd forgotten how, like, visceral that animation is.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad. And I was like, oh no.
That's what almost happened to Bambi.
Almost.
If Mira hadn't been there going, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was my first time using heal. And then he got body slammed and took down to 2 hit points again.
Yeah, that was fun.
So,
for me.
He would have, like, perma-died. He would have, like, died if I hadn't healed him before you slammed him.
Yep. I believed in you.
Good. Well, it was healing, so it can't miss. And, you know, it was an ogre, so I wasn't worried about a counterspell.
The stakes are high enough that I can counterspell healing spells.
Dude, it's gonna be a time.
We all know Elgernon would do it, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
but I also... So. We do have Amaris, and I do think Amaris counterspelling counterspells is a real Amaris move.
I mean, they have done it already.
I know, so I'm like, that could happen. But if I'm lucky enough that Amaris saves his reactions for counterspell, maybe we'll be okay. I'm also excited because I like that we're doing D&D, but modding it, a lot of it, for the for the setting, and I think it's fun because I'm excited to see like how that works as we continue into the world.
And as you guys get higher
like,
level.
Yeah, because like I mean, Mira is starting to be able to like do some fun things that like fit in the world. I also like me going through trying to like pick spells that match spells in the games too. Like I'm like, oh, I want chain lightning, and like I want like the things that are also in the game, like in the skill trees.
Can
but
do
like
in Dragon Age.
Yeah, I think that's fun, and I think that her being a druid is also fun because I think her getting to do a little bit like Morrigan is fun.
Yeah.
So. Oh, Morrigan.
Yep. She's frustrated in our campaign.
She's frustrated? Or frustrating?
Frustrated.
Oh.
She's also, of course, like, because I'm playing her, you know how she should have been in Veilguard, but she's, like, incredibly upset that she has to be doing all this Mythal shit that she didn't want to be doing.
Yeah.
That's probably my least favorite thing about Veilguard is the fact that they made Morrigan all just like, oh yeah, it's fine, it's whatever. And it's like, Morrigan would not be like that. She fought so much for her own autonomy that it's like, no.
Yeah. I think it's hard. But then there's also that part where it's like how much of that is Morrigan and how much of that is like Mythal. Like how much of that is like the effect that has. Very similar to like when you see Anders without justice and then when Anders has justice. Where it's like, okay, like how much of this has tainted the other. So that's my thought on it. Yeah. I think that's interesting. I love Morrigan. I was literally talking to my friend Morgan about it, and they want to cosplay Flemeth. And I was like, if you cosplay Flemeth, I was like, I will cosplay Morrigan. I was like, I will do it. Liliana obviously is like the one that everyone has told me to cosplay, and my dream would be to get in shape and cosplay the Sacred Ashes trailer Liliana. With the red leather outfit that she literally never gets in game unless you mod. But I obviously, like, you know, I think that I could be very fun to do more again. I had a character in a one-shot one time that I did a voice that was very similar to Morrigan's, that I was, like, trying to replicate that vibe, and it's so fun. She's so well done. She's so well done.
You know what we could do after Remy and I move closer? She could do Liliana, you could do Morrigan, I could do Alistair.
That would be fun.
And you actually have people who live near you who could cosplay Dragon Age who want to.
Yay! Yeah, that would be fun because I desperately want to. I also literally was just talking to... Who was I talking to? Where I was like so jealous of all the armor shoots that everybody keeps doing. I'm like, I need to do armor. I was like, I need to just either finally do it or pay someone.
If you hang out with me more often, like when we're up there, you'll probably be hanging around with Storm a lot more, and Storm does all the armor stuff.
Yeah, I know. I need to. Would be fun.
It would be a lot of fun. Armor's fun.
I know. I always think about it, and I'm always just like, yeah, I've only ever done like foam work for armor. I would like to get into like doing chainmail and like actual armor builds.
Metal.
But yeah.
And
I want to eventually.
But polyurethane over foam, because polyurethane still looks like metal when it's on.
I want to do. I did. So my ex and I did a medieval reenactment, and he fought. He still does it. I need to find like a place to do it in.
Denver.
In Colorado, but yeah, I like know that I could. I just haven't yet.
The lines of the dens and the vers.
And the vers. But I need to do it. But I'm like, I never did the armor stuff, but he had aluminum chainmail. That was like really not as heavy and really nice. And then he had another one, and I'm like, I need to figure out.
Well, this puppet's job is obvious. Wrecking ball.
What I want to do with it. But also, like, why is there a puppet for that? Like, why wasn't there just a wrecking ball?
Got it, guys.
Like-
puppet wrecking balls. It's like, okay, do we need that? No, but I
No. It's literally one of those where I'm like, this feels like we're just finding things to do. I'm like, we're just figuring it out as we go. That thing is huge, though. Its legs are so little.
We've got
Compared to-
tiny legs and giant arms.
Yeah.
It's like every gym bro in their first 2 years of doing gym bro.
Jesus. See, and my brain was like, I was picturing like the big gorillas that have their arms that are too long, so they like drag them.
Yeah, the knuckle draggers.
And then you were like, you were like a gym bro, and I was like, oh no, oh no. I don't know. I can't lie. I'm like, you know, I can't hold it all against gym bros, but definitely not my
Like a pipe.
not my
That
normal
fit.
cup of tea.
Idioms, you know?
Not your normal cup of tea.
No.
Are you still dating that guy who all had a sleeper build?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's my ex. Not the fun one I've been talking about. Not the nice one.
I didn't realize he was bad. I'm sorry. Bringing him
You're
up.
good. You're fine.
Didn't know he was a shithole. I'm just kidding. Unless I'm not kidding. I don't know. We haven't talked about this, and I don't want to
We have not.
talk about it off stream.
Yeah, it's fine.
We
Oh
had a
god, I
one-on-one
don't.
hangout in a while.
I do not like. I know I'm a couple seconds behind you. I do not like that the mannequins fell from the hangy thingy.
Yeah, that's a little scurry.
The ones that look more like mannequins to me, I think are worse than the ones that look like they have jobs.
Ooh,
Oh,
admirers
hello.
seem to follow me everywhere.
Doctor's Confessions.
Pleased to see you,
What's
my
that?
stalker friend.
Hello, Red
You
Fox.
made it all the way here, unbothered by
and
ruffians.
Black Cat.
You've got talent.
Oh,
I've
these
never
are
seen
bad
you before, but who
in
cares?
the story.
This
Yeah.
may
That's
well
what I was telling you
benefit
about.
our former client. Did you catch that subtle
just
They,
wearing
like-
masks.
money in the air?
They trick him.
Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini.
Which
You
is
caught
that
us
why
on our
Geppetto is
adventure.
like, be careful about who
We
you
had to
bring
deny
back?
his ridiculous
Mhm.
request
I wonder if
in
we can
person
invite
to be
people into
sure
our
it wasn't
home.
a joke.
Keep your whiskers up.
Yeah,
are just little
there's something like that in
He
Bloodborne.
is
This game
the
has a lot of
richest man
Bloodborne
in
influence,
Krai.
so
Or so they
Stalker
say.
friend.
Who knows?
Huh.
That seems
that's not something you want to
unlikely.
say out of context.
No way we do.
Well,
No,
So I have this
but then
friend, he's a
Geppetto,
stalker.
best of luck.
Geppetto also said stalker and alchemist or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, who are the stalkers and who are the alchemists? It's like, and people keep calling
like,
me a
what does that
stalker, and I'm
mean?
like, I don't think I am. I are one?
I wonder if it has to do like with the class you choose.
Maybe. Fuck off, Mannequin Man.
Why are they just like chilling out here?
I don't know.
Yeah, but the red fox and the black cat in the original Pinocchio story are bad. They act like they're your friends. in that.
Evil.
Which, like, makes sense in a way because foxes are usually portrayed as being, like, sly. And then
fox.
black cats,
For my sins.
for a lot
must
of, like,
kill more puppets.
you know, are portrayed as bad luck, which that's not true. That's a Christianity thing. In
All
a lot of,
puppets
like,
must die.
other
Every single
religions
one.
and things, black cats are
I hid
actually
Santa
very
Springs
lucky.
inside. You can't fool me.
But,
All puppets
you
must
know.
die.
Hello, mouse.
Kill the puppets.
Why am I fighting you?
There's a mouse?
Guy with a mouse mask attacked me.
Oh.
Said you can't fool me. I know you're a
Oh.
puppet.
Blood and what's oil?
Oh. How do you know? No one else knew. The door didn't know.
Yeah, no one else.
puppets
He's got a lot of health, though.
Well, he's called the Survivor, so I mean... I also like that he, like, pulled his sword like a very, like, rapier, but it's not a rapier.
Yeah, it's like a cutlass.
I can't tell.
Can't tell what's blood and what's oil. crazy. Crazy take.
Oh, this is a backstab party.
Woo.
Man,
Yeah,
need
he
a big
does get a
bonk
lot of
weapon.
help.
Ooh, he dodged.
I'm so curious why all
I
the
run away.
humans that we've met out here wear those masks.
Except for Geppetto. He's the only one.
Geppetto and then, like, the people in the hotel. But that's it. Everybody out here is wearing masks. And I'm like, why?
I do love that mechanic. If you parry them enough times, their weapon breaks and they do significantly less damage. That's what just happened with this guy.
That's cool.
I got his outfit.
I'm sorry.
Also, he very much... Maybe this is just me being like, Christmas is coming, but, like, he looks like he should be in the Nutcracker.
You crack some nuts.
That's what he looks like.
Probably, yeah, a little bit.
He looks like a Nutcracker.
That was a little hidden boss that I almost didn't even find. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Vanini.
His
That's
little
supposed to be Mr.
dive
Vanini.
thing. Being like, I'm sorry, Leo, I was afraid to die. Who was Leo?
DiCaprio?
I'm trying to think if I know any other Leos. I mean, obviously, I'm a Leo, but that's a sign thing, not
That's
a name
different.
thing. That's
All right,
different.
Benini. Pull yourself together. Have a duty to this city.
Oh, Vanini's in here somewhere.
But that's the guy that Geppetto sent us to find, right?
Yeah. His friend Vanini. He's another puppet maker, it seems.
Why'd he come out here?
This is his factory. This is where he works.
Yeah, but like in the middle of all the puppets going crazy, you're gonna go into a factory full
Maybe
of
he
puppets?
was here when it happened. Maybe it was super recent. Who knows?
Well, no, because he said that Geppetto said that my friend went to try and stop it or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or, I don't
He's
remember
right
how
here.
he phrased
Duty
it.
to this city.
So I'm like, what are you doing here, my dude?
Your own sterling
This is Vanini.
reputation.
Panini Panini. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Fair.
Panini, Lord of Paninis. Looking at a long movie stream. I don't think we're gonna take a break tonight, guys. I think we're just gonna stream for a little bit longer and then end.
Fair.
Normally I do like a break in between at like the 2 hour mark or hour and a half mark, but we're already almost at 3 hours, so.
We're already
Easy
too
now.
far for that.
No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people.
This guy looks like he belongs in Borderlands.
Hold on.
A lot of these characters do feel like they kind of grabbed somebody from another game and were like, here you
I'm
go.
fine.
Yeah.
Please.
This is the aesthetic we're going for. Here you go.
Pulcinella
I was like, can I have that
He's a
character? And people are
puppet.
like, no, it's our character. And they're like,
and a friend.
but I want it.
Not anymore.
Stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella
barricade
has
the
been a
back
loyal
door?
companion. I'd hate to
The
lose
back
him.
door.
The factory is, of course, my
Find
priority.
my
We must take
butler.
it back.
A puppet and a friend. So
Keep an
why
eye
are
out
some
for
of them
him.
fine?
I don't know. It doesn't make
Before all
sense.
this,
There's
It
gotta be
doesn't
something.
tell us. Because, like,
They're not telling us
the
something.
ones in the hotel are fine. This guy's personal one is fine.
And we gotta find his personal butler. His butler puppet. His butler, if you will.
Factory is my priority. Keep an eye out for my butler. Why does he pause there?
Dramatic pause.
Is that what it was?
No,
Part of
he's
me's
probably
like,
hiding something.
is he your butler? What's happening here?
Is he your butler or is he your butt buddy? Either way, I'm not judging, man. Actually,
Yeah,
I'd probably judge you
listen.
less if he was your butt buddy.
Yeah.
At least then,
At least
we
then
know
we
it's
would be like,
Descartes'
what's your whole
notes.
thing?
The public cannot go refuse the Grand Covenant imprinted upon manufacturer. It must obey the creator's orders and cannot harm humans. This is very much based off like Asimov's laws of robotics and stuff. From
Yeah.
like iRobot.
iRobot. Yeah, I don't know. We have so many games and movies and pieces of media being like, hey, let's not do artificial intelligence.
And then in real
And
life,
we
we're
really-
like, we're gonna do it.
Well, it's like that article that was about like them finding like a dinosaur egg, and I was like, let's not. 2025's already going real bad. Let's not Jurassic Park it.
We already
Like, what
genetically
are we-
brought back dire wolves.
Yeah, like, what are we doing here? Like, can we all stop with the side quests?
Also, I haven't heard anything about those dire wolves since they were born. I'm like, are those puppies okay?
Yeah, like, are they fine? Is it better that we haven't heard anything? Like,
I mean, they're probably in storage somewhere. Oh, what? Oh my gosh!
what is that?
Who are you?
I'm sleepy. The game, I will say, because so many things, like, the coloring and everything, like, I know it's on purpose, but, like, sometimes you just can't see these things until it's, like, attacking you. It's dark, and they all kind of blend into each other. What in the world is that? Oh, hello.
Slice and dice wrap on your butt.
Also, some of the puppets look human, and then some of them don't.
These are probably
And I
an
think
early
that's
puppet.
interesting.
There's probably puppets who were one thing and then became another, or like they probably started off not looking humanoid, and then they made them look humanoid.
And then
It's
there's
probably
us.
like factory puppets don't look humanoid, but like the ones that are like in what's the term I'm looking for? Ones that are in
What, like privately owned?
yeah, like house robots.
Personalized. Yeah. Oh gosh. Although imagine like, you know, kids growing, because I had an NPC. So for Patreon, I used to make NPCs and like give them like intros into how you could meet them in your games and like voice lines and things. And I had this one that was like a Warforged that was a nanny. That was like a nanny bot. And like really tragic backstory because it's me. But I like think about that. Like if they had like a nanny that's in their house and then it goes evil.
Why do I want to call you Fuecoco? Because you have the Pokemon name in your
His little. I really thought that the bottom half of him was going to be a face at first.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, when it was standing up, it looked like it. King's Flame.
Fuoco.
Like, what did this thing do? What was its job? Like, why does it look like that? What was the purpose? Like, was it, like, heating things?
Why do you have white on your other hand? That's definitely...
Was it a forge? Like... Also, if all these puppets are doing all the jobs, what are the people doing?
Maybe they actually lived in a society where people didn't have to work. That would, you know, like if we actually ever do have AI, what we should
See, here's the thing. It's so funny because I saw a post about it and it was like, I want AI to do my laundry, not AI to make my art. And I'm like, that's fair. I also saw a post with somebody being like, AI just proved that there is something to a human soul because like art by AI feels soulless. And I was like, and it makes me think about Detroit Become Human. I love Detroit Become Human.
Oh,
Where she's like, I could never be human. I don't have a soul. I was like, ooh.
That game was so good.
It was so good. I watched Jacksepticeye play it. I think it's the first time that I ever saw it. It was very good. And then I cosplayed her at Dragon Con?
I would It's one of those games that I wish I had played on the channel, or I wish I had been YouTubing when I first played it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, I can't like replay it, because that would feel disingenuous if I replayed that game on the channel, because it's like, I already know what's going to happen, and so people are just watching me watch a movie I've already seen, basically.
Yeah, it's why I was really happy about, I was really happy about, I did play Clair Obscur on stream, and I'm really happy that I did, because, like, that's one of those games that I wish I could play for the first time again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was so well written and so well done, and there were so many things that come to light in it that I think it is one of those where it's like, man, this is a game I wish I could play again for the first time.
Yeah. So I feel about Dragon Age Origins, too.
Origins is also a good one.
I'm like,
I forgot
everything
how much
just
I
hit
liked
perfectly
too.
for me with that one. That's the game that made me as big of a fantasy nerd. Because I've always liked fantasy as a kid, but as far as video games go, like before Dragon Age Origins, I played mostly like fighting games and the occasional shooter, and then I would play like action games like Devil May Cry. But I didn't really delve too much into RPGs. Pokemon, but then like the only RPGs I'd really played before were like JRPGs like Drakengard and stuff. What the fucking sword is that? Can I have that sword? Game shows me a big sword that I don't have and expects me to be cool with that? I have a rule with Souls-likes on my channel. It's like if I die to them once, if I have to try to beat the boss by myself at least once, and if I get them below half, then I can summon.
That's fair. What is the lore implication of summoning?
And this, I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm like, where did that come from? Like, I could get summoning
like, they
if
said
it was
something
like
about
pulling in a
the
member of
butterflies
your
and other
party.
dimensions whenever they first popped up, and I was like, okay.
Oh,
I guess there's other dimensions in this game. But all I know about this game is the ending does set up a sequel based around the Wizard of Oz with Dorothy.
Oh, that's cute.
Lies of D, maybe?
To go through, like, different... That's cute. To go through, like, different...
Lies of Oz would be a good title for it, you know. Follow the weekend story, kind of.
It has to be something like... I don't know, because Lies of P is, like, Lies of Pinocchio. But, like, Dorothy doesn't really have anything to do with Lies. Like, the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's what I think Lies of Oz would be a good name.
It's true. It would if they stuck with the Lies thing.
Okay, even with someone, I probably someone died once. Okay, so I just can't avoid that at all.
The fire?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna die again.
Yeah, I think it is definitely like an AO3 that's not a dodge.
You mean an AoE?
AoE, that's what I meant.
You said
AO3 is what I read.
It's an AO3.
It's an AO. There probably is AO3 to this. The twink is hot, so I'm
If it exists,
not going to be
oh,
surprised.
I almost had it. It's okay. If it exists, there is porn of it, and if there exists, there is AO3.
If you're lucky. I do think it's interesting because, like, depending on the game or the franchise or the story or the show, like, it will depend on the fan base if the fan fiction is well written or not. And
That's true.
I do judge. There was a time when I had read every single Widowmock fanfic on AO3.
You were a Widowhawk girly? That makes sense.
I was a Widowmock girly. I love Essek and Caleb, so don't get me wrong. Love how it ended. But that was definitely a thing that I did.
I've never been much of a fanfic guy as much, but like obviously with our Dragon Age CTRPG it is fanfic.
Yeah.
Everything's fanfic.
For sure.
Technically speaking, every home game of D&D is fanfiction.
True. I think that I think that sometimes, depending on the story, fanfiction is needed. And I think that there are some really good writers out there, so I enjoy reading it if I need, like, just something to kind of read and not focus on an entire book. I've been reading through the Cosmere, so I've been reading all of Brandon Sanderson's stuff.
Oh yeah,
you
and Remy still need to talk, because she started Way of Kings the other day.
Yay! I just finished Elantris, and I read Warbreaker right before that. We talked about Warbreaker a little bit. I love
Did you finish Elantris? She read Elantris before she started Stormlight.
I just finished Elantris, and I loved it. Yeah, it's a good one. I enjoyed it a lot. I got the next book, like physical book that I have that I brought with me is the like, I forget what it's called, but it's like the extra one for the Mistborn series, like the
is it Arcanum Unbounded?
Yes.
Because that has
Arcanum
some Stormlight
Unbounded
stuff in it too.
It does. Well, and it also had something, I think, for me, either Elantris or Warbreaker. It has, like, one of the short stories where I was like, oh, I have to read Elantris first. Or it was, like, one of those where I was like, I need to read another book before I read it, because I was going to read it right after I finished Mistborn. And then I looked at the back, and it said something about another world that I hadn't read yet. And I was like, oh, shit, hold on. I was like, I gotta make sure that I know what I'm getting into. So, I've really enjoyed it. It's been good. I enjoyed a lot. I didn't like Elantris quite as much as Warbreaker. I think Cole would really like Elantris, though. I do think Elantris is more your vibe. I think that overall, I liked Warbreaker more, but they were very different. So I don't directly compare them, but yeah, I do think I like Warbreaker more. Because I enjoyed all of the POVs that we got in Warbreaker a little bit more. It does. So that was it. It says Hope of Elantris. It was something with Elantris, so I was like, oh, I have to read Elantris first. So I finished Elantris, so now I'm going to read Arcanum Unbound. And I'm very excited, because I've really enjoyed reading all of those and enjoyed, like, looking into everything.
I need to get back into the Stormlight Archive. I've been reading John Gwynn's The Faithful and the Fallen series, which is really good. Mm-hmm. Very dark fantasy, like... It's just a great book. It's very Viking coded too, which is right up my alley. But
yeah,
it's really good. And I'm like I think 8 chapters into the second book, and it's getting. The first book is very slow at first, but it was like it ramped up really quickly. But Remy and I we're driving to Houston tomorrow after she gets off work for TRF to stay with Fueling Effects.
Fun! Oh, it was Beck that I told I need to do armor. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Vex is great.
But yes, that's so fun.
I'm leaving her for Colorado.
I mean, she could just also live in Colorado.
Parker, have you finished Stormlight Archive?
Yes. Yes, I read all of them. So the only time I took a break was between 3 and 4. I read Tress because I needed a break from my brain, but I read them all the way through in a row.
So I've only actually read 1 and 2.
Oh my god!
I need to get into the rest of them, and
Cool.
I have the unpopular opinion that 2 is worse than 1.
I'm trying to think. So it's Way of Kings, and then.
I just forget the second one off the top of my head.
Oh shoot. I think one of my favorites is The Way of Kings, but that's because I really love stories where they establish a world. So like that's on mine. Oh, Words of Radiance.
I didn't like Words of Radiance as much as I did.
Way of King, Words of Radiance, Oathbringer, Rhythm of War, Wind and Truth.
I've heard I will like Oathbringer a lot. But
You
everyone is telling
will.
me they-
It was the one that I liked the least. It was the one that was the hardest for me to get through. Personally, it was the one
Everyone's
where
telling me
I
that
got
based off
halfway
my
through.
like taste, though, that they're like, you are gonna love the third Stormlight Archive book.
I think you would. I think you will really enjoy it. I personally, it was, I don't know if it was like where I was in my life at the time, but that one, Oathbringer was the one where I read half of it, I got to an interlude, and I read Trust of the Emerald Sea because my brain was so hard.
I killed the King's Flame.
Remy
killed
said it's
the
hard
robot.
to hear us. Hard to
killed the
hear
robot.
us. You did it.
Huh. That was the hardest boss so far.
Yeah, no kidding. You died
I died twice? 3 times.
3 times.
Okay. Game might be getting a little hard. I'm kind of excited. Increase my stamina.
It's
That
the
just showed-
opposite reaction to me that I would have.
You're like, I don't want to play anymore. It's hard.
Yeah, correct. I'm very much like if I can't enjoy the story, I'm like, what's the point?
Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm here for the story, but also give me the hard combat.
Yeah, to each their own. I think it's important that that different that games could kind of encompass all of those things.
But on the topic of books, I might take a break from Faithful and the Fallen after I finish Valor and go back into the Stormlight Archive. Just because by the time I finish Valor, Remy will probably have read 2 whole books. That's the thing. Remy reads more than I do, and she gets through books faster. But when we sit down and read together, I read a hell of a lot faster. Like, I will read more chapters in one sitting than she will. But then I take longer breaks between. But also, like, my brain, like, retains information a little easier than hers, because I have autism, she has ADHD.
That's right.
So I don't need refreshers as much. So, like, I can take long breaks from something I'm doing, like a video game or a movie, and be like, yeah, I remember everything that's... Or a book, and be like, I remember everything that's going on.
I think that I am very much a, like, I read very quickly and I retain a lot. So but I also, like, go through moods where I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to read right now, or like I don't. And so if I really want to read, I will read a lot. So it just depends.
It depends.
Yeah, but if I, like, get really into a book, I will read it very, very quickly. Like, I read Elantris in, I think, like, 3 days while I was at work. And then I read Warbreaker over, like, 4 days at work. It's one of those.
It is funny, though, because I was reading, when I was reading Malice, I was like, okay, this book's pretty long. It's like 600-something pages. And I was like,
oh, and then you look at the Stormlight Archives?
Yeah, well, Malice is a long series, too, and John Gwynn's chapters are super short because he does what I do and changes chapters every time he changes perspective, but he switches perspectives quicker than I do. So it's like, some chapters will be 10 pages long, some chapters will be 3, some chapters will be 8, and it's like, so like, the first book and second book are around the same page in word count, but the first book had 80-something chapters, and the second one has 120 chapters. I'll turn the game volume down, Remy. So it's like, that's a lot of chapters, but it's a shorter book versus Stormlight is like nowhere near that many chapters, but much longer book. But it was like I was looking at the audiobook length of Malice, and it's like 20-something hours, and then I was like, okay, how long is Way of Kings? 45 hours. 45-hour audiobook.
Yeah, the audiobooks are crazy to look at. I have found that I do not do audiobooks well because I read faster.
I do read faster too, and I'm glad I did do an audiobook of Malice because it made me like more consistent because I would listen to it on the way to and from work.
I used to do that a lot when I had a commute.
And I only had a 30-minute commute, but I would still get through at least like 3 chapters every time I was driving. So it was like, okay, cool. But now I'm more along the lines of like, I'm like, I would rather read it myself.
Well, and I'm also like really particular about voices. And so if I don't like the narrator of an audiobook, I can't do it.
I've had 3 of my mutuals try to be like, hey, Cole, so when you, because who've also been reading my book, and they're like, hey, Cole, whenever you need someone to do audiobook stuff, keep me in mind. And I'm like, okay, Jake, okay, Val. Val the Fantascapist was like, if you need a Russian accent, I'm there. And I'm like...
That's so funny.
Russian.
I have done some audiobook narrations. I did them for Patreon. When I was doing my Patreon, I would do them because they were just for fun. So I've definitely done them before, and I think that they're a very particular skill set, and people that can do them really well, I find it incredibly impressive.
Jake's already done them, my friend Jake Bolin, he's already kind of done them on his YouTube channel.
That's
like, he
cool.
does read-throughs of, like, the chapter books on his channel, which is kind of cool. But you'll actually get to meet him at PAX. He's who I'm staying with while I'm up there.
Oh,
well,
fun.
he lives in Baltimore, but we're driving up, obviously.
Yeah. Have you been to PAX before, PAXU?
I have not. Oh, this is better.
Oh, it's like one of my favorites. That one and Gen Con. Those are 2 of my favorite conventions. I'll be busy during the day, but we should hang out at night.
Yeah, let me know what after party you're going to, because I've been invited to one that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go to. Because I got invited by someone who was like, it's someone, and then another person who's friends with both of us was like, hey, that guest list is actually like, it's pretty exclusive, so like, I'm going to ask if it's okay if you come. And I'm like, okay. And they were like, you're a big enough creator in the space that I don't think it'll be a problem, but...
Yeah,
I was like, okay, but yeah, I don't want to impose.
I usually just get taken to things, to be honest, because I'm working during the day when everyone talks about the parties, so it ends up being one of my friends being like, hey, we have this thing, and then I go. But I always end up at, like, the little circle bar to, like, talk afterwards.
Yeah.
No matter what parties I end up at. So if I end up at parties with open invites, I will let you know. I know that I have, like, dinners with friends planned, but there are ones where it was, like, somebody planned dinner, and then I was invited. So I don't know when those are, actually, but I've been told
like,
that I have dinners.
Thing I have going is, at some point, Jake and I are going to go lift with Zach Savage.
Who is that?
He's a pretty decent-sized guy in the TTRPG space specifically, but like specifically like buff D&D nerds. He's got less followers than I do, but he's got his YouTube channel or Twitch channel that he streams on. He co-owns it with Hyacinth Wonders and Pyrea. And they're all friends of mine, and they're all going to be there too, so that's going to be fun. I have so many people that I have never met in person that I've been mutuals with for like 5 years, who I've talked to on a regular basis, who I will get to meet in person at PAX for the first time. And it's like...
It's so fun, though.
And it's like... And half of them, I'm like, they're going to be like, huh, I thought you were going to be taller because I'm 6'2", and for some reason when I tell people I'm 6'2", they imagine, and they like put their hand where I thought, I'm like, yeah, that's like 6'5", dingus. Like,
yeah.
I'm not freakishly tall, but then... The other thing is, I didn't expect you to be that wide and that big, and I'm like...
Oh, I follow him. Why did I follow you?
Zach?
I don't know. He, like, has, like, tavern-looking
Yeah.
vibes.
He's a guild master is his, like, main character. Guild master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I followed him off of something from that, but that's super fun. I have tons of people that I have, like, been mutuals with or whatever that I, like, never meet. I always just try, because I work all day. I do the, like, exhibition hall, so I literally just have to be like, here's where I am, come find me, bring coffee. Like,
I will come find
during
you,
the
and
day,
I
I'm
will
just
bring
like, here you
I
go.
will bring big Cole bear hugs.
Yay!
Your favorite.
Yay!
I'm actually proud because I have friends who are like not big fans of like big bear hugs and stuff, but they have told me straight up like, you are the one man I will let give me a bear hug. I'm like,
Dude, Bex got that adorable video of us at Ren Fair, and I love it.
the
It's
one
so
where I'm
cute.
holding you up.
Yeah, where we thought we were taking a picture, but we were both drunk.
Yeah, and Bex was like testing to see how long I could hold out, and I'm like, Bex, I can do this literally for hours.
And I was not paying enough attention to say anything about it, so I was like, huh?
Drunk
It was
Parker
very
was like,
cute,
oh,
though.
big
It was a
strong
good
man
video.
carry me around. Oh no.
Oh no, I don't have to walk or stand? Oh no. Listen, I'll princess till the cows come home. It is my natural state of being. What? Okay, so like these puppets, what were they? Farmers?
I don't know, maybe. I listen to
So
audiobooks.
we have AI farming?
Remy said she listens to audiobooks about the same rate speed that she reads because she listens to them sped up. Yeah, Remy and I can't watch
My best
Critical
friend
Role
does
together.
that.
We can't watch Critical Role
Oh,
together
because we watch it sped up.
she watches it super sped up and I watch it at normal speed. And
I
she's
still
like,
haven't started the new campaign.
I
I know
haven't
I'm gonna
either.
like it, I just haven't done it yet. I just haven't had the time to sit and like pay attention for that long recently.
I've seen
and
clips.
I need it.
And
I have a flight tomorrow. I wonder if I should download the first episode.
you know what you should download to... You know what you already have downloaded that you should listen to on your flight?
I do have it downloaded.
My
I do
book?
have it downloaded, and I've been reading it.
You've been reading it? What do you think so far?
Yeah. I told you I wasn't going to tell you anything until I had read a significant amount. But I think it's fun. I think it's good so far. But I'm not into it enough to be like giving constructive feedback. But I do have it downloaded. It's actually like downloaded from my drive.
You're fine.
So that I can just open it when I don't have Wi-Fi.
I was teasing you.
I know, but I like literally did download it because I went to read it and then it wasn't downloaded and I couldn't open it because the Wi-Fi on my plane didn't work. And I was like, well, crap.
I got my bonk
But I wonder
build
if I
weapon.
should.
I got a big wrench.
Nice.
Close enough to a hammer, right?
Sort of. Sort of, kind of, maybe.
Listen, Tank Tolman would use this and yell hammer, so that's all that matters.
Fair. He'll probably be there.
Yeah, he's playing in a one-shot I have coming up on the channel.
Oh, that's fun.
He and Maisie
He's
Linney...
really sweet.
He and Maisie Linney are going to both be in the same game of mine, which is like, man, I pulled 2 1 million plus follower people in the same one-shot. That's no pressure at all.
That's fun though. Tank is very nice. I have met him. He did a guest spot at our booth at Gen Con 2 years ago. And he was very, very sweet.
We've talked a lot in the past, but we haven't met in person or virtually because, like, he's planned on being in a couple of my one-shots in the past, but just, like, obviously Tank also very busy man, so, like, the schedules just didn't line up. So...
His friend came by and bought a lot of stuff from the booth once. What is his... I follow him. What is his... The one with the really good mustache. What is his name?
I don't know.
The one that's always like... God, what is his name? Anyway, a lot of his friends are very nice too, so...
Yeah.
I'm sure that the game will go well.
But, like, and I got a few other, like, creators who I've just played games with or wanted to play games with. I invited them first, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it. And, well, this one-shot came to be because of Maisie, because Maisie guested as a, like, big, important person in the lore of my world in one of my, like, homebrew world, same world as the book world campaigns. She guested as one of them, and then was like, okay, yeah, I'll come back. And she loved playing the character so much and liked my DMing, and, well, mostly she liked my world so much that she was like, I want to come back as my chaotic, toxic bitch. But when she's at full power, and I'm like, I have a one-shot idea. And so they're playing level 20, but I gave them overpowered stats pre-allocated.
Oh, I love level 20 games.
And they're playing
they can be so good.
They're playing as godly beasts of my world, trying to fight an even bigger godly beast. And like Tank is playing my world's equivalent of Bahamut. And
We did a level 21 shot where it was we all played gods from the D&D pantheon, and we were all vying to see, like, we had a warlock that or a cleric that needed a new god, and the idea was like we were like proving ourselves, and it was really fun and really cute. I played the Raven Queen, and it was so fun. I think that level 21 shots done well with the right people are incredibly fun.
I thought all the stalkers
Yeah.
died when the workshop
that
tower
sounds really cool.
collapsed.
High level games really do take like a specific like party though. I think.
Yeah. I think this is a good group for it. It's just a one-shot, so it's fine, but, like, they're all, like, super good getting into the lore and the character, and I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, Eileen's yelling. But, they're all having so much fun, like, doing things that I gave them, the stats I gave them were to be allocated as they see fit. 30, 26, 20, 18, 16.
Nice.
So they're like, Cole, that's a little OP, and I'm like, is it? Is it?
Not if you're playing gods.
Well, and then Zach is playing in that game too, Zach Savage, and he's played with me before. And I keep giving him all this OP stuff, and he's like, and everyone else is all excited, but he knows my DM style, as do you, and he's like, Cole, what the fuck's gonna happen to us?
We're gonna meet God.
He's like, Cole, why are we this strong?
Listen, yeah, yep. If you start giving me like OP stuff or like abilities, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, what's happening? What's coming up? What do I need this for?
Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Jim.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do I need this for?
It's gonna be really, really fun. It's gonna be fun one shot. But like,
that sounds fun.
I'm sure it's fine.
But like, I kind of reached out to Tank like kind of on a whim, and I was like, we'll see. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Whatever. Within minutes, yes, so down. And I was like, okay, let's do it.
That's so fun.
Also, like, the person who invited me to an after party is, very, like, excited for me to go, and I'm just like, I still haven't gotten confirmation that I'm in, so.
What? Who was that?
Tell you off screen.
Okay.
But.
I'm like.
And speaking of, we've been going for about 3 hours, 50 minutes. I think that's a good place to call it, guys. So I think what we're going to do is end the stream here. Thank you all.
Nice.
I'm level 42 already. Jesus. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And also go check out Parker on all of her socials. Parker, where can they find you?
Hi. I'm Parker Bliss on all the socials. YouTube, I do like immersive experiences and music covers. And then all over the internet, I am a TTRPG enthusiast, cosplayer, vocalist. Yeah. And then I stream on Twitch. That's where I stream. I'm currently doing a Mass Effect 2 playthrough. I just did Mass Effect, and then I will move on to Mass Effect 3 after we're done with this one. I'm romancing Garrus, if that tells you all you need to know about me.
And she's in the Dragon Age TTRPG here on the channel. She plays
That's
Miralyn,
right.
our favorite little druid.
I do. I play the one healer.
God's favorite princess, and that's a bad thing in this world.
I am God's favorite princess, and it's bad. God is bad.
But anyways, guys, next episode of that is also coming soon, but we will see you